All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another podcast. It's your host with the most B-Souls. Come on, man. Right now. Y'all probably heard it, though. And I'm here with my host, my co-host, Dom. Say what's up, man.
Hi, guys. Keeping it nifty on 50s. Hi.
Now, Omar, how you doing today, man?
Trae Young sucks. Women are bad. I am currently in Arby's drive-thru. I'm on the way, guys. Women are wrong.
Y'all niggas. I already know who y'all talking about. Eat a Frank, nigga.
Marriage is wrong.
I'm in a space.
Eat a
space.
Eat a
Don't
Frank.
get married if you broke. Don't get married if you broke.
And that's
nigga.
a fact, though. But that's a fact. That
Shout
part is a
LVD.
fact.
That is a fact. That actually is a fact.
Yeah, fuck LVD too. Fuck LVD.
I came to talk about charges. Niggas was in that bitch. I'm 19 years old, more successful than you, nigga. Imagine being a grown nigga that's broke. You looking decent though in the bank account. I was like, yo, I came to talk about charges.
Hold on, Damo, you look good.
Hey, thank
You
you.
look good, man.
Thank you.
You look good.
Appreciate
What's
that.
going on? You got some new lights?
Shine bright like a diamond type shit.
Nah, same lights. It's just new location. Again.
You moved again?
Okay.
Yeah.
To the other
I'm
side?
moving.
To the other side of the room or something like that?
Nah. Moved again.
What's up with you, bro?
What you mean, man? I can't sit.
Dude, it's
I
Russell
can't stay in
Westbrook.
one place. Low key. Nah. This is the final destination for a minute. So.
Now the cam look better though. You
Does
don't
it?
like your mom? Like you just keep leaving her? Type shit.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
I'm just saying you every time
What
you
the
move,
fuck?
I assume you leave or you left her?
Yes, I did. I actually did.
Wait, did you?
Yeah.
Now stop, bro. Stop.
Nah, that's serious. Yeah, man. Not with the Dukes, nigga. Niggas ain't seen my kick stream earlier. I was going crazy. I can actually go crazy now.
So you don't like she not your favorite no more or nothing like that? What's up?
Still, yeah, she is my favorite mom. Yeah, she still is.
Welcome back, playback.
He's heating up.
Fuck our ox battle, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all got going on here.
Hey, chat, ain't gonna lie. We're supposed to do an ox battle while we waited for
Well,
Sage and Omar, but
Facts.
it's fuck that.
Omar pulled up right on time. As soon as he was about to get started.
Nah, cause I know what y'all be doing when me and Sage not here. That's when y'all think it's y'all time to shine. Don't worry, once he gets here, it's over with for y'all.
Hey, Chad, now y'all can stop the rumors on who be holding the pod like late. Like, listen, you seen who started the pod. This is typically who's
The
here
Hoop
first.
Talk boys are on time, bro.
Hey, we're here. We're professionals. We've been doing this for a minute. We've been here.
So my grandma dying don't matter to you?
Man.
What the fuck?
Man.
So my dead grandmother doesn't matter to you. That's not the one. That's definitely I meant to do that one.
Yo, the SpongeBob. No, my grandma died. No matter.
Yeah, my fault. Shouts out to my grandma, man. Heaven is your home now.
Oh man, not again.
Oh, is
I
that
did.
serious?
Yeah, and that's why I did Oh Man Not Again, because both of them did.
Oh man, not again.
Yeah, twice.
Rest in
Have you
peace.
ever thought about like?
She
Could
been
you
dead,
imagine?
Bezos.
Could you imagine if you?
So there was nothing special about today.
Damn.
He was in the drive-thru.
All right, yeah.
What's up with you?
I don't know, man.
Wait. Quick question. Have y'all ever thought about like if y'all did like when y'all do end up passing? If you find out like your grandparents didn't make it to heaven, would you like feel some? Would you be worried?
I ain't
I
gonna lie.
guess we'll never know.
My mom busted my bubble of heaven because, like, especially when my dad died, I thought heaven was like this. Oh man, you get a reunion with all the past people or whatever. She was like, nah, man, you lose all this earthly stuff. So all those relationships that you had, it's just souls floating around. Me.
Oh, well, damn.
So you staying on Earth, but just like chilling? Is that what you said?
No, you go to heaven. It's just I guess nobody is conscious of who they were. So
Yeah,
like
little ghosts.
you just aimlessly walking around happiness. I guess that don't seem like heaven. What's heaven about that? What?
Yeah, just bebopping around type shit.
Just up there. I feel like it's a shortage of chairs in heaven. I've always felt like that. There's a shortage of chairs. Everybody don't got a chair or a
God
towel.
telling people to lap up.
Share seats, play music with chairs.
My name is Omeezy. Look, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. All those cool things. I don't know where you guys were. This, and finally, not last but least. Damn, we don't have one yet. Okay.
No,
Oh,
there we go.
right here is a super chat. Rest in peace, Grandma O, gone but not forgotten. What's the sponge for?
I thought that was French toast.
I think that's the SpongeBob noise, nigga. That's
Oh.
what's-
Yeah, my bad. I mean, yeah, gone but not forgotten, man. Shouts out to Grandma O. We will stop anything we are doing in order to read your super chats. Before we get into the meat and the potatoes, shouts out to Parker. Let's check in with our jobless correspondent.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all
Do-
doing?
Do you have a job yet?
No, but I'm looking.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. There we go. Round of applause.
He was
Bezos.
still talking. He didn't realize he got moved down when he said no. He was still going. Nah, I'm still looking. I feel like 5 applications out. That nigga was going.
We just need to know if you got a job or not. We don't necessarily care about that other shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. We do not care about that other shit. Let's start with the topic, podcast topic. Mikey's a criminal, bro. Mikey Williams is a criminal. Famous basketballer. That was not clear at all. This is crazy.
Oh Lord.
Gosh. Famous basketballer Mikey Williams, high school player. I don't even necessarily even know what he is for real because he's never like been on the court in the past 4 years. I don't know.
He's been the best 10th grader for like 5 years straight. Damien Hards type shit.
Look at Damo. Look at Damo.
That gosh, I'm killing him. Man.
Yo, see, this is crazy work.
No, I mean, pull it back up. It's just out of focus. All you gotta do is just refocus it. This is a whole different camera now.
I know. I just wanted to be clear.
What's it called? Yeah, I don't think he's played basketball in the past like 5 years, so I can't necessarily say, but yeah, famous basketballer Mikey Williams, Memphis recruit, booked on 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon using a firearm in California. Each count carries a minimum charge of 6 months in the county jail if convicted. I'm to the point. I'm like Danny Green. Danny Green. NBA Youngboys is influencing the youth too much. I don't know what's going on. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I don't know what the fascination is with being a thug. I let what's his name, John Morant slide. This is real thuggish behavior. This is thuggish. No cap.
Oh wow.
I don't know what. No,
I'm just trying to figure out. Does anyone know what Mikey was doing in between the time of him signing the NIL deal and this happening? Because everyone's saying they ain't seen a nigga hoop. Like everyone swears up and down, yo, genuinely ain't been seeing Mikey hoop. So maybe Mikey been in some street activities. Listen, I'm not here to do the whole John Morant spiel like I did before. I can give 2 shits about Mikey Williams. 5 counts of fucking aggravated assault is way different than punching a teenager.
It's way different.
Balling up on you at your house, nigga. Way different situation. So I'm not about to. I might be able to defend 1 count, but 5, nigga. I'm not defending all 5. I'm not gonna call him a thug because I don't know what happened. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know what made him do it. But I'm not about to blame NBA Youngboy, who again, I think NBA Youngboy's getting a bad rap. That nigga deadass was on an interview, crying about his music. I ain't gonna lie. Ever since Young Thug got booked, a lot of these hard rappers, they've been trying to clean the image up. Lil Baby, he did a little Hey song, trying to get with the alphabet community, get them right. You have Youngboy did that interview legit crying. I'll never forget. I had to really sit back and think about the impact of my music and how it hurt these kids. I'm like, this is a month ago. He was literally sitting down on an interview, like actually in tears. My music actually affect these people. I'm like, yo, what the nigga? If you don't go slide on why are you crying on Gail?
It's a parade inside your city. The fuck?
You here crying. So, but yeah, he's in a bad rap.
Let me read this before you say anything. Bezos. 5 people got into a car as they were driving away. Shots were fired, according to the sheriff's department incident report. The car was hit, but no one was hurt. Williams was arrested after a search warrant was executed. Multiple minors were in the car. The sheriff's office said it would not release Williams' booking photo because by policy, it releases such photos only when there is an immediate threat to public safety. So shots were fired. The alleged shooting unfolded at Williams' home after an altercation. This altercation was initiated by several uninvited individuals entering the home and causing a disturbance, Owen said. During the aftermath of the disturbance, there were reports of shots being fired. Mr. Williams is alleged to match the description of the shooter. As a result, a search warrant was executed at the home. Mr. Williams was arrested. He has posted bond and looks forward to addressing any allegations against him.
Shout out to Ali for the 5, by the way, before we move on.
Call him a thug, B-Souls.
Oh, my God. Well, the only thing I do want to say on this topic, and I don't even think this is exclusive to Mikey, but maybe he is in this, like, topic. Like, yo, especially in this country, bro, especially for minorities, too, it is okay to be privileged. Like, it's not, you don't have to act like you're not privileged so that people don't call you spoiled. Like, if you come from a place of privilege, if you have worked your way up to a point of privilege, that is a flex, bro. That is something you should be proud of. And you don't have to act tough. It's fine, bro. It's like sit in Calabasas, go to the mall every weekend, play fucking 2K with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's your lifestyle, like that's it, bro. You don't have to act hard.
I heard his dad was also very highly touted in basketball. And then he got into the drug game or whatever, and then he got arrested or whatever, and that shifted the trajectory of his whole life. I don't know how you can sit here and replicate that exact same situation as a kid who I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Mike Williams, although he's known for basketball, ain't really known for basketball. Over the past 4 years, Mikey Williams has been seen everywhere else, been on all these different things. I don't know how you get on I Am Athlete or $1 million worth of game or get a Puma deal and you played like 2 seasons of high school basketball in a suck conference too, in a suck region area, whatever. Because he didn't go to one of these powerhouse schools, he stayed local, whatever. So I don't know how you have these opportunities afforded for you and you still find a way to fuck it up. You still find a way to fumble the bag. You still find a way. And even if he comes out of this situation, scot-free, you still putting yourself with that image on you. You still giving them a reason. And they don't have to have a reason. And it shouldn't always be a reason, but you giving people a reason to question what the hell you got what you got going on. Instead of shooting the basketball, you was at the shooting range, right? you wasn't at the shooting range that's gonna get you into the league. We saw Bronny's jump shot, improve. All we did was see you jump up and shoot dudes when they entered your house. What's up with you? No, what's up with him though, for real?
It'd be crazy if Bronny did this though. Like, why? Like, specifically Bronny. Like, why? Why are you acting gang? Like, what the fuck?
But see, that would make more sense to have that reaction because we know your dad is LeBron James.
Yeah.
And we know for a fact we've seen since you was a kid. You've been in good situations. Now, with Mikey, it still leans that way because, again, when Mikey was in 6th, 7th, 8th grade, he was on teams with LeBron James' son. Like, I'm convinced there's no way LeBron got one legitimate hood child and threw him on a team with a bunch of Calabasas children. Like, I don't think that was the case at all. So I genuinely think Mikey had, I would guess, I don't know. So if I'm wrong, please, I would love to be wrong. I would guess Mikey had a decent upbringing at worst, at least good enough for him not to be in a situation where he needs to be shooting at niggas.
I mean, this is a kid who's going into college.
Mm-hmm.
Worth $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Going into college worth $1 million.
And I think it'd be different too if this was his first year being like a millionaire. This is like year 4 or 5, bro. Like, people know you got money at this point, dog. So
I don't know. I don't know what's making these kids do these things or whatever. I can't say. I can't say.
It's the internet, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at his dad. His dad was very good at basketball. His dad was his dad was good.
But my thing is, I don't know, man. I'm not going. Obviously, he needs to make way better decisions. Obviously, for a fact, this is a different. Like Soul said, if this is his first year coming into money, first year in the spotlight, there's a conversation to be had. But this is one of them situations where you understand you are the brand, nigga. You have one of the biggest NIL deals. You've been getting paid since forever. I will say this: we do a lot of dragging about his legitimacy playing high school ball. We call him a 6-year senior, shit like that. He's played 4 years. Mikey's on track to. He's. I don't think he was left back a lot or some shit like that. I think he's in his right age group. He's played, like Omar said, it ain't been good comp. I've seen a couple like little highlight clips that he drops, but there's nothing impressive. This man, somebody brought up, hey, I'm sorry, this threw me off. It hurt. I was devastated, nigga. Devastated.
Oh, is she pregnant?
Yeah, she pregnant. You ain't see my
We're
tweet?
gonna talk about all these bitches. We're gonna talk about these bitches, but go ahead.
Oh. But yeah, I'm not. Don't call the queen a bitch.
You talking about Chance?
What?
The rapper?
Nah, there's a clip that's been.
What does it got to do with somebody being crazy? What does it got to do with being pregnant?
Keep going, Doug. Keep going.
It's one thing if this is your first year, but you are a brand. You've been doing this. You know right from wrong, nigga. You understand risking the bag for what, bro? For what? That's shit's crazy. Niggas really need to like genuinely do better. Niggas need to really realize what they have and understand you got to leave shit in the past. You got to leave shit alone. You got to move about shit the right way. No matter how young you are, how old you are, at some point you got to understand I'm making M's posting Instagram pictures and dunking on niggas that just got an algebra 2 that aren't going to play basketball at the next level. Like I need to really like tee up as I'm going to Memphis, a school with history of players doing just mischief. That kind of, I ain't gonna lie, him going to Memphis kind of sealed the deal with the kind of star basketball player he was. This last 5 years of Memphis basketball, a lot of goddamn hoopla, a lot of rah-rah, they had the Imani Bates, the Imani Bates situation. I think he finished there. I think he played there this year. But getting Imani Bates, the whole issue with James Wiseman, Penny Hardaway situation, it's nasty. It's nasty. Somebody need to look at Memphis. Memphis need to be. Hey, isn't that where Derrick Rose was at Memphis?
Yeah,
when that nigga
was cheating.
When that nigga was cheating, he got caught for cheating. Jaws in Memphis. Hey man, do better, Memphis.
It's a parade inside the city.
It's something in the barbecue, bro. It is something in the barbecue.
Let me ask y'all. I mean, because Omar said it was NBA Youngboy and all that shit. How much do y'all think like music truly has an effect on like all this shit happening?
Though? I don't care what nobody says.
Percentage, if you can give a percentage.
People imitate what they see and what they hear. If I had to throw an arbitrary number, I'm not gonna lie, 80% of the shit is copycat. 80% of the shit is I'm watching music. And I know somebody's gonna say, "Oh, this doesn't, it doesn't impact me this way." I don't feel the need to shoot 'em up, bang bang when I listen to NBA Youngboy. But there's too many people I know that get empowered when they do listen to these things. And it may not be to do this, but they correlate this type of music, this type of lifestyle to aggression. You can't tell me that doesn't play a fact. If I was dating a girl, or I was pursuing to date a girl, and she told me she don't listen to no R&B, no pop, she just listened to NBA, Youngboy, Pooh Shiesty, whatever it mean. Because it's got those connotations. Oh, you aggressive. You beat bitches up. You wake up and eat Doritos and Takis. Not for me.
Sound like my kind of woman. 80% is kind of wild. 80%
You're
is
right.
kind of 85.
85.
I would say it is a larger number than I would say like 30%, between 30 and 40. I would say if it's 80%, that means it would have to be abundance of people acting reactionary off of the influence of music, which I don't think it is. I do think there is a subsection of people. There are some people who legit are just moving because they heard their favorite rapper or a song move a certain way. But a lot of the niggas that are doing this, them niggas are really like living that kind of way yes, they might hear some shit and okay, this is putting words or this is putting sounds to how I'm feeling. And if I do need to do a drill, well, nigga, this is the drill anthem right here. I'm gonna play this for my soundtrack, nigga, because everybody think they the main character. But I'm not about to sit here and say majority of people that are listening to rap music are being influenced to the point to where it's like, wait, what happened?
I'm about to bring it up. He just gifted 10, so shout out to Sherman.
Oh,
shout out to
big
Sherman.
Big Sean.
That's the big fucking big
That's a
Sherm.
big Sherman. Sponsor of the pod so far. So,
I seen somebody say shit like this happen every day.
75.
Nigga, okay, I understand shit happen. Yes, shit can happen every day, and you still can say 30%. You know how many people are in America alone? It's a lot of fucking people. So 30% is still a lot of fucking people that listen to rap that are doing things and reacting to stuff. And after watching the King Von, aka the Niggler documentary, I can tell you right now, rap music is not influencing niggas enough to be doing shit because this nigga, the Niggler, was out there living his worst life and was no
that
music.
doc was crazy, dog. Like, we watched that shit for like 4 hours straight, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, brother.
Like, come on, gang. Like, come on, bro. Like,
okay.
Who provoked this? Who
Pooh
Shiesty got this nigga eating pineapples with a knife? Come on, bro.
So,
what was that? Say something?
No, not at all. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a knife. Yeah, brother, he has no sense. It's eating. Okay.
Yo, low key, bro.
Been listening to a little bit too much YB, I think.
New pet peeve of mine. People who chronically wear AirPods. What are you doing, bro?
Oh,
specifically
shit. This your take of the week? Is this your take of the week?
It's my hot take of the week. This is my
take
new
of the week,
peeve,
man.
Bro. Why are you wearing AirPods 24/7? You are in the house, bro. Use your speakers on your phone. Take the AirPods out. Let your ears breathe, bro. What's up with you, man?
That's W take.
W take of the week.
Yeah, AirPods are meant for traveling purposes when you're out and about. But indoors, just chronically wearing AirPods 24/7, bro. Take that shit out, please.
I mean, if we hear Damo, you got to take it a week.
I was really thinking I could not. Shit, only thing I could think about is not removing the charge from the NBA. That was my take of the week. Niggas is pussy. Everybody crying about nothing. Don't remove the charge.
Oh, we're talking about that next. Don't even worry.
Yeah, that was my take of the week. Niggas is
you talking about the charge?
Complaining. Yeah, the charge shit. That would be my take of the week, bro. That would be my take. I can't think of nothing that's not offensive to have a take about. So yeah, removing the charge from basketball, trash.
You wanted to go not offensive? Well, I'll go offensive. My take of the week. Listen. I don't know what it's going to take. You bitches need to stop getting pregnant. Y'all need to stop thinking because you up and it might be a little stuck. Stop getting pregnant. You niggas need to stop impregnating these bitches too. I don't care how much you up, what you doing. Stop. And we'll get into the complexities of what I'm saying at some point maybe. But stunning for Vegas. You're weird, bro. You're weird.
You look at Dom. Look at Dom.
You're weird. So I don't know if you know. Y'all might not even know who she is. Did y'all see that Mona Leo is pregnant?
I don't know who Mona Leo is.
Yeah, you're not tapped in with the women rap. God, this nigga right here. Oh, this nigga. I'm in NC. This is Mona Leo.
Do you know why though? No.
He definitely doesn't know why. But
why?
Okay.
No.
It's cool, bro. It's cool, bro.
This is Mona Leo.
I'm gonna have to check in NC, so I'm gonna turn off my cam.
Pregnant. This is Mona Leo pregnant. Stunning for Vegas is 27 years old. Wow. Wow. When are we gonna get married? When are we gonna bring back the marriages before the pregnancies? When are we gonna talk about these old ass men getting these young women pregnant? When are we going to talk about that?
How old is she?
21.
21 and 27 is a crazy gap?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Enough for it to be problematic and shit? I
think it's weird, Bezos, that a 27. I'm 26 now. How old are you? Are you the youngest on the podcast?
I'm 22, about to be 23.
Him and Sage are the same age. I want to say.
You think I would date you?
You're not gay.
You think I would date? Matter of fact, not even you now. What's crazy is we're still talking about another year. You think me in August would date you from last year?
Yo, not too much on me, bro. What's up with you?
I'm just saying though, like
the age gap.
How old is Sky Jackson? You wouldn't date Sky Jackson?
What?
I feel like Omar would be weird for dating Sky Jackson.
Wait, hold on.
Thank you, bro. What the fuck?
Omar would be a little weird for that.
If
Sky's 21. Sky's 21. So
Still,
nigga, I don't. No, I don't. Is she 21 or she just turned 21?
I can't. I technically, me personally, I just can't fuck with any.
20, Damo, she
yeah, I can't fuck with
10
any
days ago.
Yeah, I can't fuck with anybody that was a child star while I was an adult. Can't do it. Can't do it. Just not for me.
Hold on. Let me show you because this nigga B Souls is just chatting.
I mean, B Souls again. You're 22. That makes more sense for you. She is literally your age. Y'all would have been rolling the halls together.
Let me show you who B Souls asked if we would date. Come on, bro.
He about to pull up the ant farm.
Stop, bro. Yo, stop.
Come on,
stop,
bro.
Stop. That is not what I said, bro.
Hey, and no cap. Every time I see Scott Jackson, that is what I see. I see a child, bro. I can't see her as not a child. I can't fuck with it.
She's pretty child, but a child nonetheless. Like I just don't know. I don't know. And no matter how much these kids, what's her name, Madison Pettis. No matter how much they take their clothes off, no, it's not gonna work. Put them back on.
All right, man.
She's
not your type anyway.
Well, not too much on my cousin Stunner for Vegas, but I will say if we're doing crazy takes, y'all seen that Twitter clip of Buddy who girl basically was like, I don't want to be with you. I was talking to my ex, XYZ, and he was like, well, can I give me the ring back? And she was like, no, I'm keeping the ring. He was like, you know what? Keep the ring. That's fine. Y'all seen that clip? No? Fuck, I thought I put it in. I don't think I put it in the topics. That's tough. Chat, y'all seen it? Women like her. I'm just saying, look, I am definitely equal rights, equal fights. I am against hitting women like, and abusing women. But that bitch,
because she kept the ring.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Let me tell you right now. When I heard him say, "Give me the ring back," and that bitch said no. That bitch said no. I'm keeping the ring. I would have hit that bitch with the rolling down. I would have Turner this nigga, man. I Turner. What? Oh, that hurt. If I'm that hurt, yes, nigga, my heart is valuable.
Why does she have to give a gift back? I don't understand.
What? Why did you accept it if you didn't want to be with me?
What do you mean? I don't understand the full context of the.
No. So the context is, I don't know what show it's from. I don't know if it was from Love Is Blind. I don't know what show it's from, but it's a couple.
Wait, we got the clip.
You got the clip? Watch the clip. I'm telling you, nigga. Ike Turner, nigga.
Staff is on it.
Ike Turner.
Yo, the music is crazy. Oh, damn. Hold on.
Marshall, I can't love you because I'm attracted to Josh. Josh. And there is some chemistry.
So what was the talk about?
It was him basically confessing his feelings.
What are you saying to me right now?
I don't want to be with you anymore. And
you want to be with Josh?
I will find that out.
Okay, Jackie. That is very hurtful.
I'm just telling you, Marshall, that I just can't be with you. I can't.
I would like the ring back because I don't think that you deserve it. Because you should never have accepted my proposal.
Well, I'm going to keep the ring.
What?
Because
nigga!
I accepted it because I wanted to marry you. Everything I told you in that pod.
That pod? Get the SM70s out of here, bro. Please.
You can keep the ring.
There wasn't a pod.
Every time you look at that thing, whatever you do with it, I want you to be reminded that you passed up on something great.
I hate this nigga B Souls.
Okay.
I absolutely.
Oh, it is Love Is Blind. Okay, it's Love Is Blind.
You're getting worse,
it is.
B Souls. You're
progressively getting worse. Each pod.
It's getting worse.
Did
I was
it
like, yo,
start with
what
Yoshi?
pod
Did
did
it
she
start
say
with Yoshi?
that? Why
No,
did
it
she
started
say
with
that
the rose. It started with the
It did
rose.
start with the rose. It did start
Why
with
did
the
she
rose.
say that on a pod, bro? What's up with you? What was you podding about?
You're
Now again,
I don't know what's happening Thursday, but this is what
Yo.
this is what we're actually Thursday. It wasn't a gift, it was a promise of commitment, which she didn't want to give him, so the ring also give the ring back. Oh, I thought she was explaining the ring. So
No.
my thing in this conversation is it's a promise of commitment. I get that. The word is really the promise of commitment. The ring is the gift that seals the promise of commitment. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, he did guess penis. Yo,
That
stop.
is
Y'all
where
gotta
it started. That is where it started. Jeez.
Okay.
Wait, which one
I
was
just
it?
remember that.
When you said penis on Family
The Family
Feud.
Feud. When your answer was penis. I forgot what the question was, but even with context, it made no sense. Like I was throwing shit in my room when he said that shit. The problem was like, what is the? It was like the funniest muscle on the male body, penis. It just quick, just no thought. He just penis. I'm like, nigga.
Then he said it was the only thing on his mind.
Yeah, that's the only thing on my mind right now.
The commitment is the words that I do. The gift is sealing it, because you can propose to somebody without having a ring, correct? I know traditionally that's what people do. It's a gift. You can propose with other things. Truthfully, I know people aren't going to want to listen to that in the comments, but you can propose with a bunch of things when it comes to marriage. If you're given a gift, I don't think that you should. And I think we've had this conversation in like spaces before. You can give gifts, or you should be able to give gifts in a relationship and not give them back. If you take them back, you're broke. Wait,
what?
If you take
back that ring, you're broke.
No, I'm saying if you take back gifts
point,
once a relationship ends, you're broke.
All I'm saying is, if it's coming to a proposal, Omar, I'm all with you if these niggas actually got married and she did this and asked for a divorce, the marriage didn't work, XYZ. They were engaged. You shouldn't have accepted the proposal if your heart wasn't in it and you were stuck on the last guy. I bought this ring. That is true. You shouldn't accept.
No, her heart was in it.
How do you know?
Not 100%, bro.
It wasn't. She said, "I can't love you. I'm still attracted to Josh." That's literally what she word for it before. I can't love you.
If you're not 100% committed, bro, don't take that ring, bro. I don't care if it's 95, 90.
But
don't take
can you not? All right, so let me ask you this: can you think that you're 100% committed today, and then it changed tomorrow?
No. I'm gonna take that 100% on average of 30 days. How about that? Because fuck that, bro.
I don't think you could be 100% committed today. And
I'm taking averages, bro.
Well, but this
are you committed today?
Then you feel like you could never get divorced. Then, if you're 100% committed today,
if tomorrow, it depends on what's causing your commitment to drop. If the person did something and to force your commitment to drop, yes. But if you just wake up one day like, oh, I love this person, and the next day you wake up and you see a thirst trap from your ex, and I was like, oh, I kind of love him. Then it's like, all right, what are we doing? She said, but in this example, no, exactly. Let's not make no hypotheticals. Let's use exactly what was said. I can't love you. I'm still attracted to Josh. Which in that moment, no matter how she felt when she accepted it, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. If that nigga all he did was came through, spit some weak ass game, W-Riz type shit, hit her with the, and that bitch said I'm still attracted. You've been attracted. You still have feelings for him, X, Y, and Z. Like, nah, bro, you shouldn't have accepted the ring. He should get it back. And the fact that she said, I'm going to keep it, nigga.
That's on you, though. And also, he light-skinned, so I don't know what the fuck to say.
Light-skin is crazy.
How is that on him?
Yeah, are you light-skinned, Bezos?
Y'all talking about bro off of Love is Blind, ain't you?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He a bitch, right?
Wait, Sage, now can I ask you?
I can't even show the TLC clip.
Do you feel she deserved maybe one uppercut?
I wouldn't exactly say uppercut, but she
right jab.
She kind of crazy. I don't know how this is. I
don't
know how this is a bitch. She kind of crazy.
Leg kick.
Well, what makes her crazy? Some she got a loose screw. If you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you. They was ain't that show? So she was married to dude for a minute. Then out of nowhere, you can fall out of love with someone that's cool to essentially 180 to a point where not only you not marrying somebody, but you're essentially so prepared to jump out of it that you're about to pursue a new relationship like that. You something loose.
Okay. So we talking about the same people. I was like, what? Was she married?
And what you
Okay,
gonna
so
do
then
with
they-
the
so they
ring
were
at that
married.
point too? Like, what are
Yeah,
you?
something loose with
Wait,
her.
were
But
they
I mean-
married?
Wait,
Do
so
you
they
watch
were
the
married
show,
for
Sage?
money at that
I'm gonna
point.
say, do you watch this? You watch this?
I ain't gonna cap. Someone made me watch that bullshit. I know everything we're talking about right now.
Come on.
I watch
I
season
know
two.
everything.
I had
I
to
know
watch
everything.
season
I
two.
haven't.
So
I don't
watch
watch
it
it
right now.
So was
I
she
don't watch
married? That we're asking, are they married or are they engaged?
Oh, okay. So if I'm actually the clarity motherfucker, yeah, she was married to a motherfucker. Yeah,
How long were they
new
married?
role.
Oh, it wasn't even engaged.
So
They were fully
basically,
married.
the show was basically they is love blind, so they was dating without seeing each other. Then they got married. Like you propose before you see them, type shit. So they were dead ass married, and
No,
she
engaged or married?
engaged, but they were going to walk down. Basically,
Okay, they're engaged.
basically, so yeah,
they're
they're
engaged.
engaged. Pardon me. All right. Anyway, so they're engaged, and they were actually so close to. I think they were like getting like dresses and suits done and shit. And then out of nowhere, she was just like, "Yeah, nah, I still fuck with Josh."
Wait, is Josh her ex or is it another nigga on the show?
It's another nigga on the show.
Oh hell no!
She said
hell
that.
no. No. She
It's
said
another
Josh.
nigga on
You
the
know,
show.
Omar, us with no context.
No, that's
we
why she
assumed
brought up
Josh
the
was ex.
pod. The pod shit. Yeah, it was another guy on the show.
Yeah,
He had a connection in that pod type shit. That's another guy on the show.
So that's what it. So Omar, us with no context, we assumed Josh was the ex. He was another nigga on the show.
Okay,
He ain't
I
ex.
just
He's
thought Josh.
literally another nigga on the show.
Yeah,
I will say
but
though. I will say though.
it's
To
a game
Omar's
show.
point. To Omar's point, it is on him for being on the show in the first place.
That's true.
This is a product. Like this type of shit is a product of the show you're on, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think
You're
it's-
meeting people in like a 7-day span, proposing to them that day of or whatever.
That's
Yo,
fine.
bro,
But
if-
we lowering the bar just to
what's-
be. I don't know. I don't know why we
No,
lowering the bar right now.
I
though.
thought it was a different situation. Now that I know it's
Yeah.
like the part of the show, hey, okay, I saw you for
I mean,
2 days, and then I saw
I'm
this
saying
nigga for 2 days. I
outside-
saw both
outside-
of them
Nah,
for
they
2 days.
was with it. They
outside
was
of the
with
game
each
show is
other.
crazier, but within the show, okay, I get it. Like,
Nah, so within
it's kind of
the
on
show,
you, my
so,
guy. I ain't gonna lie.
okay. I gotta explain a little bit more just to give like further context. Essentially, they were so after they saw each other for the first time, they were together like in terms of just one-on-one time, moved in together, all that shit. Because it's obviously high pace. She fucking got engaged. They were like together for like 20 days type shit. So they were like 20 days type shit.
Yeah.
If not 25. And like I'm telling you, like right before the motherfuckers was supposed to get married, that's when she was like, I'm gonna go on a date with Josh real quick. And then yeah.
That's
Now
That is still
maybe
fucked up.
maybe
That
that's
is still
editing
fucked
shit. Yeah, maybe that's editor shit that needs to explain even further. But essentially, yeah, it was like a RKO out of nowhere. Like nobody, like my dumb ass barely get paid attention. Now I was like, oh fuck, like that got my attention. I ain't see that shit coming out at all. I ain't see that shit coming at all, bro. She was
I saw
wild.
people were talking about the finale, the get
The
together,
live
or whatever. at the
finale
end.
or
I
How
watched
was
it
late and
because
shit.
the live was so late. It was memeing on Twitter.
Nah, I
was
said
bro,
you like
this
it, bro.
shit-
Like it's
Oh
cool.
no,
bro.
no,
You
no,
like
no,
the
it's
show.
cool to like a show. It's cool to like a show. I like
Yeah.
season 1. I
Is
didn't like the
Love
other two.
Blind?
Is Love Blind for real? No, I didn't like the other 2 seasons, so I said fuck it. And I
Now,
was like,
now that it's
fuck it, I'm
So
gonna
you
watch
watched
this
3
other one.
seasons. Yo, you like
Yeah.
the show, bro.
Nah, this don't put me on. This don't put me on. I just said don't put me on.
They made
It
you
is
watch the whole
Love
season.
Blind.
Don't put me on. Now I don't like the other
Come
shows.
on.
The other shows is too stupid. Like what's that new show? That Perfect Match shit retarded. I can't do it. That show sucks.
I want to show y'all a show so bad. It's called Seeking Brother Husbands.
Oh my god.
I don't know. We can't. It's TLC though, and I know TLC be clapping shit.
I know what show you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit is fine. Well, let me say this. Let me say this to the example, just to go back. I ain't gonna lie. It's at that point. Well, from what like Sage just explained, it's a show.
Yeah, at that point, with further context, maybe I won't uppercut her. I'm still telling Devon to grab the table. It was still weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, I don't understand how it's not.
just never
weird.
really liked that nigga though.
That's what I
At that
think.
point-
Yeah, she just never really fucked.
Yeah.
Like personally, bro, I think they walked out, met each other, and was like, "Oh hell no!" I think that's what it was, bro. And it happened. I'm not a sexy motherfucker myself, but like, I think that's just what it came to. She was like, "Yeah, nah, this."
I think outside of the game
Same
show,
for me.
game show scenario, that shit is fucked up. But-
That'd have been super fucked. That chat.
Oh,
your story,
100%. Story.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ain't that the
NBA got me.
knockoff?
I'm about to say that's a Sprite knockoff, bro. Hey,
You
NBA got
marketed,
me.
bro?
I got market. I tried it. I seen it in the store. I was like, I mean, if Keke Palmer can slurp it up, why can't I?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I can't even pull it up. TLC gonna clap us. Sage, we got him out already. What's your take of the week?
Take it away. Oh shit. So that's like the controversial shit that either makes people mad or
Hey,
make
man.
them mad.
Yeah.
Controversial, not controversial.
Oh, so
Mine
y'all
was
know-
chronic AirPod wearers should never mind.
kill themselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Basically, that's what he said. Essentially,
So if I pulled up to this podcast with AirPods on, I just got beat the whip.
for no reason. Nah, we would
Now-
assume.
Do you know someone that wear AirPods like 24/7 inside out type shit?
ZT.
Actually, I know of somebody. I don't. That's not my friend, but I know of somebody.
Because they wear the
So,
AirPods.
Because they wear AirPods all the fucking day. I'm like, all right, nigga, damn, your ears don't get tired.
Ain't that weird to you? Like for real? That's weird to
I
me.
mean, I'm a musical person, so I don't judge. Like, I mean, I like type motherfucker.
Okay,
crank in the
Anthony
shower.
Fantano. What the fuck? Come on, bro.
I'm not gonna cap. I don't even know who that is. So like, damn.
Oh my god.
Who the fuck?
What's your
Y'all
take of the
know.
week? What's your take of the week?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Shit. I ain't really. I had one, but it was weak sauce. But I say it.
Say it.
Fuck it. So niggas know cancel culture. I don't really fuck with it, but I think this second culture that is coming up, this mid culture that's popping up is ass. And what I mean by mid culture is everything being mid unless it is something over the top beyond goated shit is horrible, bro. Like I'm not gonna keep it weeby, well, like because it goes to literally any conversation. But like for example, nowadays niggas are saying the big three anime are mid, and it's like all of them, or it's like fucking if we go to music for example, it's like outside of Kendrick Lamar, everyone's mid. Type shit. It's just ass. It's ass, bro. It's ass.
No,
Yeah.
that man shit is trash.
I don't know. I mean, it's revisionist history, and I know those are the niggas that I consider the contrarians, hot take hunters that all of a sudden just go back and say everything that was like loved universally.
Yeah,
I was in some space and niggas was like, "Oh, The Office was mid." And I'm like, I mean,
yeah,
I guess.
Office is mid. Okay,
you know what? You're right. Coke and Pepsi are mid. So I'm more of an RC Cola guy. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up, bitch.
Niggas just be. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas really do be.
Shut up, bro.
That's
Oh,
disgusting.
whoa.
I'm saying you're trying to be different, bro.
No, but I'm saying Izzy's are good though. I understand.
Izzy's are good, but
Okay.
I
I'm
don't
trying to be
never
different.
had it.
You never had an Izzy?
I don't think so.
It's like juice. It's like juice.
Okay. I think a lot of niggas are just super followers when it comes to shit on Twitter. When niggas say something mid, niggas just hop on the bandwagon and say, yeah, it is mid. We was in Discord earlier. Nigga, I put Titans on for the specific reason I was on Twitter and someone said, yo, Titans is so mid. I remember watching Titans. I was like, it's cool. It's not the best show. I don't think it's mid. Watched it. Niggas is in there actively. Yo, we watching Titans? 2 niggas. That shit is mid. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's like
10, 15 minutes in. Hey, that Red Hood
I
look kind
mean,
of dope. That Red Hood look kind of solid. Oh, hey, niggas stole hands for real. Oh, look at that turn. I'm like, oh, now we 3 episodes in. Shit not mid no more. Niggas watch Uncharted. I'm like, niggas, I went back and forth on the timeline with niggas. Why is Uncharted mid? I mean, Tom Holland. I'm like, what about Tom Holland makes Uncharted mid?
Wait, the movie though? The movie though?
Niggas is saying the movie's mid. Again,
Uh-oh.
I'm not saying it's cinema perfection.
But why?
Obvious-
But why?
But like, why is it not mid?
No, I'm saying, but you're saying if you could explain why it's mid, then I can give it to you.
Thank
but
you.
if
Like,
you
tell
can't
me why it's mid.
explain-
If you're telling me Tom Holland's in it, but Mark Wahlberg is a bad Sully. Nigga, who the fuck do you want to be Sully? Like, out there, it's an adaptation of a video game where nonsensical shit happens. Like, I don't know, niggas is falling out the sky. Yeah, niggas is falling out the sky. Oh, I heard a nigga say, yo, this CGI look crazy. Nigga, do you know how to do CGI? What are we doing?
Yo, Cam Johnson just put Embiid on a poster, bro.
Wallahi.
I
Well,
think
I've
we
changed
should
my MVP
do-
vote after this, but
And they up by 7.
I think we should do another new segment, Demon of the Week. I'll go first because I'm on Instagram. No, let me stop.
Shout out to Delicious Barbie.
I just
on
want to know what
Twitter.
niggas like,
go
then.
there?
If everything's so fucking mid, what do you like? That'd be my question. But niggas is just gonna say whatever niche ass shit they can think of, bro. Who's your favorite player if LeBron and Jordan are mid? I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Cole Anthony a bucket. All right, bro.
That's Damo though.
Let's go Bells.
Shout out Cole Anthony.
Shout out Cole
Progress,
Anthony,
bro.
but
Nah,
first
Go
thing
Bells
came
the
to my
worst.
mind.
Go Bells, I want you to look at me. I'm
Lou
looking right in the
Dort,
camera at
Andre
you, nigga.
Roberson.
The worst basketball fan ever. Go Bells, he hates Josh Giddey. He loves SGA, hates Josh Giddey, hates Poku, hates Chet, loves fucking Kendrick fucking Williams. Loves him. Back in 2016, nigga loved Westbrook, hated Oladipo, hated Sabonis, loved Andre Roberson. Loved Roberson.
I stand. A
Niggas just
Roberson
want to be
stand.
different, bro. Niggas just want to be different. That's
When
all that
Lou
shit
Dort
is.
couldn't dribble, when Lou Dort was dribbling like a rookie Jaylen Brown, hey, Go Bells love
wow.
Lou Dort.
Yeah.
Soon as Lou Dort got a little huss three ball, this nigga, SGA needs more shots. Why is Dort getting 8 shots? Like, all right, bro, you just hate niggas. Like, I don't get it.
Let's
Shout out to the 1100 in the chat right now. By the way, you know what I'm saying. Let me just see if this works or not. Like the stream up, man. Let's get the 800 likes. Like the stream up, man. let's see if the algorithm pushes us, man. Go ahead, man.
Let's I do want to talk about Damo's take of the week. And I called it. I knew this shit was coming. The Athletics' Zach Harper says the NBA should ban charges. The charge isn't really a basketball play. It's really not, especially not anymore. Not with today's athleticism. The charge is a bailout call for the defense. I want to find the specific tweet where they do get hurt on the charges, but I mean, just throw out your reactions. I'm pretty sure we know where this is gonna go, but just throw out your reactions.
I feel like we about to be real split.
I'm all for modifying the rule. I'm all for pulling out the restricted circle. I'm all for redefining what having position is. And I'm all for sending motherfucking refs to referee school and letting them re-get their degrees. Nigga, get your certifications up, nigga. If other professionals gotta get certifications and get your shit recertify these refs so they can make good calls. Obviously, every charge call isn't fucking isn't a good call. But to say it's not a basketball play, whoppycock, nigga. That is a defensive play to get a turnover and can create possessions. We've seen it happen all throughout the playoffs. We've seen players make crazy great defensive plays by getting charges. We've seen it through the history of basketball. To remove it because you have super athletic guys who are trying to jump over people. If you find the tweet where niggas is getting hurt, I'm willing to put the kitchen sink and the stove. Them niggas seen Buddy and then try to jump over him. Trying to jump over, jump through. He seen AD coming. He seen AD. He was like, nah, I'm John Morant. I'm going to go. Where's Giannis? Let's see Giannis. And it's choppy. Giannis is going, sees Kevin Love. I'm going
Giannis.
Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, I'm not about to sit here. Like, these guys are making these plays. Like, they're doing this. Be careful. Be safer with your own bodies. We're going to sit here and blame we're going to blame injuries on the play and not the players are going at the players. Like, this is crazy.
It's a fucking sport. Well, I'm 100% disagreeing with this shit. I'm all for progressive NBA, but it's a fucking sport. It's not. I've never heard this ever, and I'm not saying I'm the most clouded nigga. I'm not. I'm not saying that in my alleged NBA prime I never was. But I've never heard niggas bitch about charges until yesterday.
Fact.
So that's how I know niggas is just pussy hurt like fuck, and it's champion shit. And I'm just
Embiid top left.
it's kind of literally as Damo said. He ruined my bit, so I'm not gonna keep going. He quite literally, you just like, I'm him. Watch me bang on this nigga. Fuck boy. Some of the best dunks of all time. A nigga try to take the charge, ain't get a call. Well, I'll be to that nigga. That's how the shit is. So if you're gonna go for it, sure. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like in any sport you ever play, sometimes you're gonna try to physically dominate somebody. Sometimes you're gonna get hurt. It's a sport. Stop being pussy, bro.
And on top of that, when you're playing ball, any niggas that actually play ball and not just played fucking 2K and watch YMCA basketball, they tell you taking a charge is risking your body. You have to
100%.
risk your body. You have to put yourself out there to take a charge. Now, the LaMelo Ball one's kind of crazy. I'm looking at that by frame. That one's a little crazy. I don't know if it's because of the frames, but
LaMelo.
Oh, that is tough. That's tough, but that's just bad.
crazy.
That's bad charge. That's a bad charge.
It's not the guy taking the charge that there's an issue with. It's the guy that's going through the offense. It's the offensive player. And I want to be supposed to go before I say what I gotta say, but It's the offensive player that this tweet or this sentiment is in regards to.
100%.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I wish we did conservative take of the week. Cause my conservative take of the week is y'all getting too soft, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's a physical sport, bruh. It's a contact sport. What do y'all want this to be? 2K? Like literally, like you can't touch each other? Like what's up with y'all, man?
Niggas want nerf defense in 2K again. All right, bro.
my thing about it is, and I said this when we were on B Souls' stream. 57 players scored 20 points per game this past season.
They want more.
It was up how many from 10 years ago, or less than 10 years ago? It was up like 30 or 40, something like it was up an extremely high number. This is just another rule to help the offense. And I know this is a reactionary take, and I know somebody be like, Omar, come on. No, hand checking started the same way. And I don't even know if that's fact, but I'm gonna make it a fact. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know that to be fact, but I'm gonna make it a fact. Hand checking started the same way. So, with that being said, this rule, it starts like this. It snowballs. Then all of a sudden, Steve Nash doesn't get the hand checking rule. That nigga's production shoots through the fucking moon, right? Take charges away. How many points a game y'all think Joel Embiid is averaging? How many points per game you think these guys are averaging?
Giannis is literally just going to run through the fucking rim, bro. He will be running dunk, man, and you can't do anything about it, bro.
I would actually argue you'd create more injuries because a motherfucker like Giannis is hurting half of these motherfuckers trying to stop him to the lane. If Giannis can dead ass give a nigga a Heisman on the way to the paint,
well, I guess there would be no point in
that's my thing too.
There would be no point in like a Marcus Smart slide, so Marcus Smart would just slide out the way if Giannis just starts to take off. And honestly, what will happen is Giannis would just start taking off farther and farther away because he knows, if I can get you caught up in this situation, it'll be a charge on you. And so motherfuckers would just slide out the way. Giannis would dead ass start taking off from
the free throw.
Above the
even
free throw.
Further.
Even further from free, because I know
he's just gonna jump at the rim.
It would just be a non-basketball play on the other side, because the argument is the fact that it's not a basketball play for the defender to just take a charge. No, if people are like purposely ramming themselves into a defender just to get a blocking foul, that's not a basketball play.
The only benefit I see out of this is if you're an old ass man that doesn't like the three ball, because then I ain't gonna lie, I think it would be more effective basketball for everybody to just throw their body at the paint. 100%. I think at that point, fuck it. Because at this point, you can't stay in the paint for 3 seconds, and you can't take a charge. So at that point, fuck. What the fuck am I supposed to do if it's not a block? Well, GG's.
You can't even contest for it with the verticality rule.
I'm saying, you can't jump a little forward. It has to be straight up. So you got to be under the basket, straight up, outside of the restricted area to stop somebody. Are you kidding me, my nigga? Stop being pussy, bro.
And all this shit, and this is what I said on B Souls' stream, all this shit is going to make basketball unwatchable. That shit makes I don't care.
I don't think they're gonna change it either.
And right, I just want to go down the extreme path for 2 seconds. That shit, when the day that I see Giannis not making like Bezo said, just not making a basketball play, just launching himself at the rim from just inside the 3-point line, launching himself there, because then his thought process is, oh fuck it, well if I miss it or whatever, if I miss it, I can at least just throw it off the rim real quick, get the rebound, put it back up. If I make a play like that, I better off like that because they have to slide out the way. That's like 10 more. That's 10 more points for Giannis right there. That's 10 more points.
I also wonder what's the goal. Like hypothetically, again, if we're going the extreme route, what's the goal of this? Is it to try to lessen injuries? Because if that's the case, I feel like this is such a disingenuous argument because there's so many other things you can look at to affect the injury issue.
Charges.
Yeah, charges is like 6th, 7th on that list. You know what I'm saying? AAU, in my opinion, is the biggest reason as to why people get injured nowadays, NBA players specifically. But I don't know, man. There's other things I can look at. It's more so the mileage argument. People are saying like going into the league, people have a lot of fucking mileage on their bodies compared to
they playing way more
the 1990s and 2000s.
They're playing way more games going up nowadays. I think that's almost a fact. I think that's almost a fact.
Yeah, it would have to be a lot more. Yeah, that's a fact. They are playing more games. Yeah.
That being
also the game specifically on the NBA level.
Part of the injury stuff, I don't know about that because
I would agree with that.
How far have we been removed from niggas not playing, like not coming in straight from high school? If niggas was able to come in straight from high school, I feel like y'all would have a point. But the fact that niggas are going to college and you have that year off of doing that shit, and everyone doesn't play AAU up till 17, 18U, like niggas stop and focus on other things as well. I don't think.
No, I'm saying it's essentially like a wear and tear thing. So like if you are playing basketball from the age of 5 and you playing, let's drag it. Obviously, it's not it. Don't be weird. If you play 82 games from the age of 5 all the way to the age of 20, you played way more games than a person who's played 82 games from the age of 20 to age of 30. But even if it was the same 10-year span, at least that other 10-year span you're in the NBA, this person is playing from 5 to 20, from 5 to 15, 5 to 20, whatever. So he's already like not a vet, but he's already done got fucked up, had the injuries, or his body is wearing down over time, and eventually shit gives out when it matters the most when you're making millions and shit. So, that's how I see it, but it could be wrong. I ain't a doctor.
I feel that. I would just say, I guess niggas in the 80s and 90s weren't hooping outside all the time, 24/7, every day, all day, like they were saying.
I mean, it's a multifaceted issue. So the AAU part is one of it, in my opinion. Like out of a pie chart, it might just be 20, but it's still like a big part. Another thing people are starting to point to is just like the NBA, the basketball on the NBA level might be like too advanced for its own sake. Like there's so many complex movements that you need to guard every possession. Like running around defending Steph Curry. I know Steph Curry is like a one of a kind player, but running around defending Steph Curry, doing all of his fakes, doing all of his dribbles, running around off ball, like the chances of you like tweaking your ankle and shit in a full game. Yeah, there's just a lot more opportunities for you to actually get injured as opposed to, and also with the pace of the game, there's more possessions. It's more fast paced. It's not just give the ball to Shaq in the post and stand and chill. And it's just like that type of game. There's just more opportunities to get injured now. So it's a multifaceted issue.
I just think they pussy.
Oh wow.
King Kyrie TV says for $4.99. W stream today, Wamo.
All you guys coming over to kick Souls. Y'all called it. I undersold myself.
Yeah, man. Told you.
We tell you that. Never mind, bro. Never mind, bro.
Ty's perspective for $9.99 says. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Facts.
Appreciate that, Ty. You spitting.
Superior for $4.99 says Ja and Mike backcourt on the prison yard. I like that. Shout out to a YouTube member, Darren. Then he also follows that up with this message here for $4.99. Stole a little extra money from work.
What's the percentage of this?
Gotta share it with the gang.
How much you steal from work? Because we only got 5%. I'm salty.
Yeah, maybe you don't have to steal it. Agent X0126, Agent 00's burner account. He became a member.
Yeah, that's X code right there, man. Shout out to the coders.
Ew.
Yeah.
The Laser Bird for $4.99 says, any plans on going anywhere for the pod? Love when y'all are in places like Atlanta and stuff. Morocco.
DreamCon. Been talking about it too much, so DreamCon.
Looking to go to Morocco.
LA or New York.
Idaho.
One of the Dakotas.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the pod, like after we do DreamCon, obviously, the next like content trip we take, we should go to like the worst place imaginable and make it fun.
Thailand?
What is right now?
No.
Potato or rice? Potatoes or rice?
Rice.
Which one is superior?
Rice.
Potatoes.
I get my Asian card revoked if I didn't say rice.
I'm going potatoes, gang. You can do more with it, in my opinion.
Ooh. Okay.
Damn.
I think there's one answer here, but
Rice is so fire. Rice is fire as shit, bro.
I think
rice is fire. I gotta go rice.
I think the answer is rice.
That's not the answer. But okay.
Potatoes. Nah.
If you can't cook a potato, just say that. I feel
Because
you.
what potatoes got? Obviously the
Cook rice,
sweet
just say
potato
it,
shit.
Sweet
No,
potato,
no, no,
mashed
no,
potatoes,
no,
baked
no, no.
potato.
Hold on.
French fries.
Just regular. You know, we count sweet potatoes because I'm about to say yellow rice. What you doing with a potato outside of mashing it?
Baking it?
Oh, that's
You bake it.
Bake.
Okay, cool. A baked
You
potato.
can fry it for fries.
I say, yeah, you cut it and fry it and make fries. You can cut it special ways and make waffle fries. You can cut it thick and make wedges.
All right, see. This nigga just gonna put variations on
Curl it up
fries.
and make curly fries.
Yes,
Yeah.
like, all right, so, I'm sorry. What can you do with rice? Let's hear it.
Nigga, put it in water, boil it, and eat it. That shit torch.
What else you doing with it?
Put gravy on it,
What else you doing?
season that motherfucker different. You could, man, rice is first.
When the last
You
time
could
you had
use
yellow
that
rice?
for sushi. Man, what are we?
When the last time you had
Just
yellow
eating
rice?
rice with other shit. Okay, wow.
That's
Wow.
hey.
Hey, W rice.
We'll do rice. Don't do rice.
Not too much on rice, bro.
Yeah,
Not
not
too
too
much.
much.
I had to give you different variations of potatoes.
Fried
Nigga,
rice,
hey,
fried rice.
Hey, I get rice.
Fried
I put chicken on my rice.
I've definitely just eaten rice, butter, salt, and pepper, bro. That shit is good, man.
I'm about to say you can get some motherfucking soy sauce for that
Give you the
shit.
same
Go
exact ingredients
stupid.
on a potato, mashed or baked.
Dwayne.
Not too much on rice, bro. That's all. Hey, not on Asian April, bro. Not too much, bro.
Hey, a matter of fact, speaking of rice, no ratio. Shout out to Archie, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to you.
Warm my heart, man. Look happy.
Hope you spent less than 10K that day, man.
No, he didn't.
You didn't. Oh,
That
you know how
nigga
much you
flew
spent,
people
man.
out from the Philippines.
That
Nigga
nigga
up
flew the
and he's
Philippines
stuck.
out there.
Yeah, he's stuck. He's gonna be stuck
Archie
for a
will
minute.
not be a member next month. No cap. Yeah, that nigga. You will not. I know. We know you will not be a member. Oh, you didn't fly people out. Okay, so you just told them you can't.
Can't go.
You need to stay their asses home.
He said, "Listen, this furnace for this fucking house, nigga, changed a lot. Fuck y'all talking about."
We asked Archie that one day. He was like, "What if you just didn't spend that money? What would you spend it on?" Oh shit, the house needs everything. A roof, a foundation. That's the top and the bottom. Archie.
So the
nigga
furnace apparently like you need 5K for it. Yeah, probably go to the furnace.
Yeah, probably go to the furnace.
Yo, that nigga Archie was in the
needs
Discord. Archie, for a straight month, Archie was in the Discord. Yeah, I told my girl I'm being. She's mad at me because I'm in the garage. I'm like, Archie, what are you doing in the garage? Anything, just anything. It's so. I got this house. I didn't know about this house. Just everything in the garage. I'm like, damn. Anything you can imagine, I'm just in the garage trying to fix it.
I think there's like a hole in the fence.
Yeah, bro.
Probably fix the hole in the fence. Come on, bro.
Archie literally. Then he
What's
said, "Hey." Then he said, "We need new cars too. Oof, the oil leak is crazy."
Yo, Archie, what the shit?
Archie got that
200K
house.
miles on mine.
Archie got that house, set a wedding date, and became 38, nigga. He was just in Discord talking about homeowner. Yo, I just got this insurance for my house. I didn't.
Nice, dude.
Didn't know I needed an insurance guy.
He fixed the
Like,
fence. He fixed the fence. Yeah, he fixed the fence.
And here come Cardiac. You should have. Did you do it by yourself?
Archie, you don't even need to spend money on that for real. Harvest the lumber. Dwayne for $4.99 says, "Yo, have y'all heard about the Hakimi pro soccer player situation? Y'all got to see how man's pulled off the most 100 IQ shit."
Oh, I
Hashtag
did hear
mothers
about that.
up.
I did hear about that.
Niggas just want women to lose. So what happened is there's a soccer player, some country or whatever. Him and his wife get married, and they want to get a divorce.
Mhm.
The woman wants a divorce or whatever. So when she goes to file for a divorce, they assessed his assets. Come to find out, he doesn't have anything. He's had all his assets placed in his mother's name. And so on paper, she ended up being richer than him. So now she owes half of everything she owns to the husband.
That's big brain right there. That's W guy.
Yeah, fuck women, man.
Fuck women. When it comes to marriage, fuck women. What are we doing? If you marry into money,
Wait a minute. Let's say
Uh-oh.
don't search what Hakimi is being charged for.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, that nigga's a scumbag, bro.
Dirty son of a bitch.
That nigga is a scum.
You piece
The
of shit.
switch up is insane.
Nah, that nigga's a bitch, bro.
You
Oh,
piece of
that nigga's a bitch. Oh, that nigga's a bitch.
Wait, send it in the chat. Send it in the group chat. Send it in the group chat. Send it in the group chat. Don't say nothing. Just send it. Don't say nothing. Just send it in the group chat.
I did it on. Woo.
Whether it's analytics, wherever, just send it somewhere. I got my phone out.
Oh, fuck this nigga. That's why his wife is divorcing him. Yeah. She needs to get money for this. Yo, this nigga's weird, bro.
Wait, what?
I'm sending it. I'll send it in topics.
No, I'm scared.
This guy got weird arms, bro.
All I see is he was never charged. Oh Lord, he must have. Oh Allah,
if that's what it is, I guess I put it in topics just now. Yeah, that nigga needs to go to jail. In his home, in his own home. Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was so close to my birthday.
Wow.
Oh wow. No further comments.
Yeah, fuck that nigga, bro.
Wow.
Nigga saying he was accused. All right. Weirdos.
Y'all still listen to R. Kelly, don't y'all? Crazy.
Brax Two-Tone for $4.99 says, shouts out to the NBA players who take charges. I don't know, man. Tell them boys to shoot the jumper like it's 2006.
Niggas could shoot a midi.
Pull up, nigga.
How many times Austin Reeves got hurt doing that shit?
Hey, Melo ain't. Hey, I promise you, Melo ain't never broke his hand.
Melo like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Did y'all see how Tyler Hero broke his fingers?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Wasn't diving for
Nigga
he was diving for the
ball.
ball. Yeah, dove for the ball, broke his shit, and then they drew up a play for him to shoot, and he hit the shot. W man.
W.
With the broken hand.
Just Rob for $4.99 says Giannis be moving like One Punch Man if there are no charges. He's better than MJ and LeBron. Burn Illington Mercier for $9.99 says it's the specialization. They play in the basketball year round in no other sports. The same muscles are getting worn down and other muscles are getting weaker.
Yeah, that's basically my point, but I'm not
Who's playing year round AAU? What the fuck?
I think they're like playing AAU than playing in another league type shit. I would fucking.
Yeah, again, as a nigga who grew up playing AAU,
I think there are multiple leagues or some shit, or like they're
as
playing.
a nigga who grew up playing AAU, niggas do not. Again, you know what? Let me stop talking like I'm pro Prospect Damo. Maybe the niggas that went pro was playing year-round AAU, and my almost D3 ass was just limited to playing AAU in the summer. Maybe that was the case. I don't know that many niggas playing AAU year-round.
Someone said high school AAU.
Okay, so that's on basketball year-round.
Yeah,
okay, playing basketball year-round. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you were saying AAU year-round. I'm like, not that many niggas is playing AAU year-round. This is not Fresh Prince, nigga. This is not Bel Air. Niggas is not making it by just playing AAU. Nigga, you gotta do something else, my G.
I want to play this clip because this was taking over my timeline.
I seen this.
These clips be loud as fuck nowadays, huh?
Hi, key.
Damn, this shit's still loud. What's up with you? This boy is clearly underage. I don't know how else to put it. He still got his baby fat on his body. Or he could just be a short man.
Well, I said I didn't know. I thought it was like.
Nah. This is a little boy driving a truck. And apparently his dad is teaching him how to drive a truck. This nigga look like he's flying too. He looks like he's
whipping that hoe.
This is a big rig if nobody can, not tell. No. Now they say this boy, I saw somewhere that the boy was like right at 10 or something like that.
I saw 11, but that could be misinformation.
So we'll take it from 11. Do you guys have a problem with this? Because I do.
I don't have a problem. I have a problem that the dad felt the need to record it. I don't have a problem with as long as he's with the dad and they're in a controlled environment where they're not putting nobody else at harm. Now, if you're on a busy known road doing this shit, you doing it for the fucking online validation, that's where it's wrong. But a dad teaching this kid to drive is not something unheard of. That's normal. When I was between 12 and 14, I was behind the wheel of a car learning. Like, obviously I wasn't driving with myself, but I was learning. That's what that little nigga is doing. Now, obviously the way he fucking flipping that motherfucker in, hitting the turns. He been doing
this
that
ain't
since he was
less than
8.
one.
Yeah,
this
this
ain't
is not
less than
less than
one.
one. He's been doing
That's my concern. It's not less than one. I know vividly that I got some family down south, and when I visit them, they have a lot of land. So essentially, I used to take this my uncle old car, and I used to drive it down this path that it was even in the woods, but it weren't like narrow as fuck. Like I promise you, it's a lot of space. So I used to just take it and drive down there. I think I want to say I was like 14, 15 when I was doing this. But yeah, I would never go on the street. Never go on the street. Never would go anywhere where another car would logically be. So I kind of agree with Dama. The only issue is I ain't gonna lie, maybe this is corny to tell another parent what to do with their child, but 12, 11, 10 is kind of like, oh shit. But and that car is huge, my nigga. But that's about it. I think it's just a big car for a little guy driving it. That's it.
But even I think we even underestimate like how dangerous even like a sedan is, like getting hit by a sedan. Let alone like a 18-wheeler truck. I mean, hey, it looks like the guy is teaching him well. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think this is something that I would encourage a lot of parents to do, to start teaching their kids to drive at 10. To me, I mean, it's an arbitrary number at this point. But like 15, 16 is probably where I'd start teaching my child how to drive. But
well, a lot of niggas can drive, so y'all definitely shouldn't be teaching kids how to drive.
That's also true. I can't fucking drive.
I don't think
still can't parallel park. So
I don't. Yeah, and this is what they. Well, I will get to this in a second, Amari, because they was in the comments saying like, oh, he could change his gender, but not drive an 18-wheeler. I think there's a huge difference.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Huge difference. I think that shit was dangerous as fuck. That shit looked crazy.
Nah, the way he was going fast, wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't. Come on, bro. We know when shit looks crazy from a danger
I'm just saying, Chad.
Like this is
next time you're on the highway, go right next up to like a 18-wheeler, bro. Just look at it real quick. That's what a 10-year-old was fucking driving.
Hey, Chad, and let me tell you.
Like imagine you pull over and you see an 18-wheeler parked. And for some reason, you were able to see the driver get out, and it's a motherfucking twerk. Like it's a 10-year. Like, come on, man. That's different. That's different. But he was probably on a nigga road to be somewhat fair.
The way the road looked, I mean, it looked abandoned, but at the same time, it didn't look like a dead end road. Like that left he hit was a hard left, nigga, and he was going. Nigga, he wasn't slowing down that turn. So I don't know. Again, as long as that was, I don't know where them niggas is at. Them niggas can be in the middle of goddamn the empty Dominican side, the side of Dominican Republic for all I know. I don't know where they at. But as long as it's a controlled environment, as long as shit was safe, I'm all for it. Like, obviously you're in there. Don't record. That's stupid. And obviously he's teaching them right. It's not like the nigga was in that bitch going crazy and doing stupid shit. He looked like he knew what he was doing. Now, the only way we can find out if he tweaking is if we get a report that little nigga crash. I don't know.
And I just think
here's a guy in the industry right here, man.
That's true.
At the agent, man.
It's a trucker. I've seen little people drive. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about little people. We're talking about fucking kids, my nigga. What is he talking about?
Have something against height?
Hey man, Wee Man whipped the 18-wheeler before. I seen it. Like, all right, nigga, I'm not talking about Wee Man.
I just think there's a difference, and it's all dangerous. There's a difference between a sedan getting into an accident, whether it's by itself or just a little flip on the road or whatever, and driving like 15 miles an hour, versus Optimus fucking Prime barreling down the street. Even if you guessed that it was abandoned, what would he have said if his son, like if there was a car coming down that road? Oh shit, they never down here, son. Like what?
Yeah, when he took that left, I ain't gonna lie, and you can look at it in the video. He took that left. That little nigga was on the left side of the street when he turned, nigga. Like when he panned in front of him, that nigga was inching back over. He was in the middle of the road driving. That unless you know for a fact that's an abandoned road, shit dangerous.
Nah, I can't get down with that.
Hey,
Kai really got banned, bro.
W Black Dad though.
What?
Yeah, Kai got banned.
Kai got banned.
God.
You know why he got banned though?
Hey, motherfuckers really want him to stream on Kick though. Like really leave Twitch for Kick, bro. I'm gonna be lit.
Because of the sneakers?
Yes.
Just because of a bunch of shit. Just a bunch of shit.
No. He's asking why he got banned, and he's saying because of the sneakers.
Oh, the sneakers? I don't know.
I don't know if it was because of the sneakers specifically or just his affiliation with Kick got him banned, which I think that's what it was. I think the fact that he's really affiliated and I guess is going to be doing content on.
What's the affiliation?
Yeah,
I thought he was going to
that
start
confirmed?
streaming on Kick. Oh, that's
I
why they
thought
said
it
it was
was.
shoes.
Someone said it was because of like a bike on Kai's stream. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought it was his affiliation with Kick.
No.
Oh, it was the bike. Niggas saying it was the bike. Y'all know I don't watch Kai, so I could be super wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the bike was, but
They said he was being reckless. I mean, that
Hey,
nigga got
I'm saying
jacked off on stream, nigga. Like, of course he was being reckless. Like, what are we talking about?
What I'm saying is they better stop playing with that damn band hammer. Like Kick ain't getting more people day in and day out and day in and day out. They better.
hey, a lot of Twitch streamers have dead ass been streaming the Kick. A lot of Twitch streamers have been dead ass streaming on Kick, like switching over, and not even on some like, yo, Kick is paying me, and they've dead ass like loved the experience, and like even if it is 70% of their audience moving over to Kick, because it's a 95-5 split instead of 50-50, they are making up that money hella fast.
I'm dead ass, bro. Like again, I've talked to a couple of people that are like they aren't even necessarily popular, or whatever. They average like 10 viewers or whatever, but they are happy as hell over there. They like shit. I had 5 on Twitch type shit. So it's huge for smaller creators like myself. Funny enough, it's like I've thought about going over there just to try it out for the love of the game. And you can multi stream on there. It's just familiarity. I already got a Twitch thing going. My Twitch is actually growing, which is weird. So.
Nigga.
Maybe I'm in that algorithm now. I don't know.
I ain't gonna hold you. When I seen the requirements to be a Kick affiliate, I was like, that's it, nigga?
That's it, bro. Hey, I'm telling y'all right now, chat, there's some content shit. Kick right now is like, it's an opportunity to be a big fish in a small pond before that pond gets bigger. I would take advantage of it for a lot of y'all, man.
Hey, when I went on there today and I had that 60 and I went on there for my first stream and my stream today, I deadass had no like objective. I had like 3 things I really wanted to do on the stream and the rest was just bullshit and see what it was like. I was on Kick looking at titty streamers. Hey, shout out to the #1 BBW on Kick. She followed me and she's a cool lady. She gave me some tips and tricks about how to maneuver on Kick. That shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie. It was dope. I got ego checked. That shit was weird. I was trying to show love to some bitch with 8 viewers and her shit. I'm like, fuck it. Hey, show love. That bitch said, don't promo on my shit. You ain't even support my stream. You want to promo? I'm like, bitch, I have 12 times your viewers. I'm trying to help you, but say less. 8 views. Fuck
oh, that should have been my controversial take. People have an ego for no reason. Damn,
that's a crazy one. I ain't.
That was my controversy. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Fuck. Damn, I looked down. I put that on Instagram. I put that on Instagram. I was like, motherfuckers will have an ego. Like I remember, I was trying to buy something, and the fucking cashier, she didn't say nothing specific. So this is like an L story or whatever. But it was just the ad, like the way stuff was said. Like I was just a lower human being than this motherfucker. I'm like, dog, can I just ring my shit out, bitch? Like, damn, like what the fuck? Like I don't understand. Motherfuckers just had that attitude about them, all for confidence. And I've done shit on stream too. I have streams where I've said I'm better than people. So I get being a bastard. I understand it. But like 24/7, 365, just thinking you're like him of hims and everybody else sucks is annoying as hell, bro.
You should though. Fuck them other niggas.
I guess.
Like Stash said today, like I'm a 19-year-old.
Yo, he was really pressing man. LVD, bro.
If you're 19 and you doing better, pop your shit. Because if I was 19 doing better, I'd be popping mine too. Fuck them niggas. Honestly.
That nigga LVD was hurt.
Hey, y'all were lucky I was only making fucking NBA videos in college, man.
Yeah, put a band up. Put a band up right now.
I would have popped. Hey. I would have made a fucking chain out of my fucking...
Anybody in chat right now, put a band up. I'll put a band up right now. Super chat a band. I'll super chat a band right now. Do it.
Just giving free money.
Do it. If you super chat 500, I'll super chat 500 right now.
I don't think we expenditure today.
We'll go band for band. Yeah, we don't got because they not like that. We don't got them like that. They not. We don't got
W challenge
like that.
W challenge.
Well, I'll go band for band with anybody in here. I came up off of shooting dice.
Yeah, you go band for band, not keep it
I'll go band for band with anybody.
Came up off shooting
dice.
Put
y'all money up. Put y'all money up right now. Put it up right now.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly, V. So what the fuck? Everybody pussy all of a sudden. You right.
Hey, niggas speaking Spanish. Niggas start speaking Spanish. Money get brought up. Niggas start gay.
Yeah.
Niggas speaking Spanish, nigga.
Man for
Damn.
man. Shit. Niggas is weirdos.
Hey, niggas is tagging Dante and Boma Simp in Discord right now.
For real?
Go band for band. Look at this.
Oh my God, the list continues.
I don't like
Was that the
niggas
shit
that jack
Rage
off.
replied to?
I don't know.
Nah,
I think that's gay.
I seen,
What?
bro. This is like the third time I seen Rage's list. I seen someone else's list that had like 100. The list continues, bro. God.
I think
can
the
we
problem
do?
is y'all not thinking about it though.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's not
It
gay.
is a contrarian.
bro.
Hey, that's not gay.
No.
bro.
How?
No, it's not
How?
gay, bro.
At the most is bisexual.
To jack off?
How is touching a man not gay?
It's
Sexually.
bisexual. If you're watching lesbian porn and you're a man jacking off, that's bisexual right there. Boom.
I can give you that. I can give you that. But touching yourself, touching a man till completion has to be gay.
I think it's gay if you just beating off to thoughts, nigga. If you just beating off with your eyes closed,
To
that might
wild
be
thoughts.
A DreamWorks Jack session is crazy.
You just laying in your bed.
But no,
Yeah,
no,
nigga,
not
that's
even like music playing, just
Just-
straight.
You got Family Guy. You hear Peter and Lois
Just straight-
arguing
just
for the
straight
other
silence.
nigga.
This is nasty.
Nah, nigga, you got Game 5 of the NBA playoffs in the background, and you just this is a blowout. Minnesota's winning. All right, bro. Like, nah, that might be gay. That
God, what's up with you, dog?
might you over there.
The worst,
Bang! Oh
the
yeah.
worst part about it is, yeah, you do
Mike
it.
Breen.
You do it till
Oh,
you finish. You doing it till you finish. It's crazy.
I'll agree with my man right here. And the mirror is insane.
Yo, the mirror is insane.
The mirror is insane.
Staring
All
at
right.
yourself too.
Looking at yourself in the mirror is insane.
Like,
Ain't
candles, light
somebody
candles,
said, "What's
light
wrong with being gay?" Ain't nothing wrong with being gay.
It's just you're gay.
Be
That's it.
who you are.
We're just
I'm-
differentiating what's gay and what's not, bro. I mean,
A
it's
great
not-
man once said,
problem.
"Ain't nothing wrong with being gay. Just announce it. It's a problem if you're being gay and silent. Be gay and loud."
Oh my God. That nigga beef up.
Oh Lord.
I didn't know what this meant. I'm not even necessarily talking about the video.
Yeah, I
The
don't know what
comment
that
from a
means.
woman: a relationship only works if your girl's scared of you.
I seen you talking about this.
What could that
I seen
mean?
some of the- You know what it means, nigga. You know.
I
I
just-
tweeted you. You know what this means with a gift of Chris Brown. You know
I
what he's
did-
saying.
I didn't know that domestic violence was just like a thing. Like,
That keeps women in check. If
No,
women
brother.
don't feel you will punch her in the face, she's gonna
Exactly.
disrespect you.
You have to
She's
show
gonna
that you're physically. You have to show your physical dominance. You have to show
Say
that
that's
if
the
it really
only way
came
it
to it,
works.
you have to show that like if
To
you
her.
were an enemy, it wouldn't be a good look. Like you don't want to make an enemy out of her. You keep that bitch in line. Yeah. Yeah.
Did she get abused?
I don't know.
I just think, honestly, if you're a woman that thinks the only way you can be respectful and faithful to a man in a relationship is if you're afraid of him, you deserve every ass whooping you get. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not helping you. Like, I'm not gonna call the police. I'm not gonna interfere. Like,
somebody
at
told
that
us in
point-
a space this past weekend that if you act up in her country, that's what you act up. You can get smacked up. She said that.
Is the country Ireland?
Nah, it was the girl from Latvia.
Matt,
I don't know. She was. She was from Uzbekistan. No, she was from Germany. She was from Germany.
what bitch? What?
It's coming up with European countries.
Yeah. Well, I'm just letting you know what it was. What it was.
Yeah, I mean other
I got a
countries have
random
different
question for y'all. My
cultures,
fault.
so-
I just thought about that.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, man. Go.
Do y'all know what a Iteranian is?
What the fuck?
Iteranian.
No.
Y'all know what the fuck that is? Apparently it's African. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel comfortable
Come on, please.
with no. Let me and Omar knows, he probably knows.
I feel like this is about to take a
No, I don't
really
know, but-
bad turn.
No. Oh, y'all just heard me say African. No. Do you feel like because a person is from the continent of Africa, they are allowed to just automatically be considered black and be free to say the N-word?
I mean, they're black. They can't say the N word though.
Now, Omar, you say that. Look up what an Iteranian is. They are literally, and I'm not joking, that was gonna sound racist if I said it like that. They legit look They look Middle Eastern. They're like Middle Eastern.
Eritrean?
Eritrean. Is that what it is?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's what Dean and them are.
Oh, that's what Dean is. Oh. Wallahi, nigga. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That shit didn't. Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're cooked.
I thought he was Somalian.
No.
Why?
That's not Somalian
No.
or Ethiopian. I thought he was
Can't get a guess run for shit.
Somalian or Ethiopian. So I didn't think that was Eritrean.
He's Ethiopian.
Shout out to Wild Baby for being the
Eritrean,
last
not the
guess.
same thing.
It's Eritrea.
Somalian. Come on, bro.
Ethnic.
Eritrea?
They're an ethnic group that makes up Ethiopian people. If I'm not mistaken, they're Eritrean. Eritrean people are most likely the Ethiopian people that come to America.
Is it?
Yeah.
Regardless, that nigga, I still don't think they should say that. I don't care what nobody say. At least the one I seen, that nigga like Aladdin. That he shouldn't say the N word. That's just me though. No, because apparently I was like awakened to what Eritrean was. I've never heard of that.
Why you
shit
keep
before.
saying it like that?
I don't know, bro. I'm sorry. This is new, bro. This is like finding a new Pokemon. Like I don't. What is it?
Why
Say
didn't
it one
you-
more time.
What?
Say it again. Wait, say it one more time.
A new region.
Eritrean.
Come on.
Eritrean. Okay, I won't say Eritrean again. Eritrean.
Pesos, do you have the Capri Sun?
Yes, I do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Do I have a sound for this? Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of talk on the internet. The Capri Sun world record is 10 seconds. 10 seconds, 46, 43 or something like that, milliseconds. And the one and only B Diddly Doodah says that he can beat that.
I already did. I did it on my stream.
That
Oh,
shit
you're a
is
sucker for
beyond
real?
ass.
But I'm gonna do it again though.
Wait, what did you?
No,
what time
the
did you
real
get?
record right now is Ben from RDC.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying, like,
Ben
you
got
get
it. Ben got
8.4.
He got in like
8.4.
8.6 something, bro.
Yeah,
That shit was crazy.
8.4.
Yeah, Ben
got-
is a slurper. Ben is a
See his
slurper.
neck? I mean, do you see that nigga's neck? You know he's slurping. But go ahead, so you got this.
Jesus.
I thought we all doing it, man.
So I want to.
Ain't nobody tell me to get no Capri Sun.
Well, he did.
It was in the
did
group
he?
chat.
Now you know I was late for pod, but I'm ready with the stopwatch whenever you are, B Souls.
All right, man.
Do you have to do a straw? I feel like a straw makes it longer. Wait. Oh,
No, hold on. All right, so you have to start when I puncture the hole. All right, these are the Ben rules. This is when they started. So, all right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
yo, what the fuck?
He is pouring it out. He's actively pouring it out.
I'm trying to get time.
I felt, bro.
Nah, yeah.
That's a girl.
Nah, that was
I wasn't trying to get the fear of God's room, bro.
that
My
was
bad,
kind of crazy.
Crazy word.
You.
Crazy word.
It was dripping on the fear of God's, bro. I couldn't risk the fear of
This nigga
God's.
said,
bro.
I'm not trying to.
I
I'm not
did-
Nah,
trying
I'm
to mix
good,
up
bro.
the drip.
I'm good, bro. Not the
Drip
fear
on
of
the
God's,
drip.
bro.
That
Not
was
the essentials. Not
that
the
was
essentials, bro.
that was kind of crazy.
I'm
That's
good,
souls
bro.
on the couch.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
That was
The footage is out there, though. I did it, though.
okay.
Not the fear of
Footage.
God's.
That was kind of crazy, wasn't it?
What you
was
mean?
super crazy.
What was crazy about it?
The footage is out there.
I'm just.
Wait, Omar, so you have a Capri Sun?
No, I don't. And I'm glad we didn't
Sage?
because that was crazy. That was.
Say, stop lying, bro. I saw the box when you came in, bro. Stop.
That's fine. I didn't say I didn't have it. I didn't say-
Sage up next. Sage
I
up
never
next,
said I
ladies and
didn't.
gentlemen.
I never said I didn't have one.
Come on,
I never
Sage.
said I didn't have one.
Come on, you can beat the record game.
No.
These souls just did 11 seconds and 19 milliseconds, nigga. I think you can beat that at least.
Yeah,
for the
I
pod.
wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna wonder if you casually drink one. Do you beat that record? That's actually a
11, 19? No, try.
No.
Come on, slurp hard. Slurp.
Come on, gang.
No,
Do it for the
no,
content,
no,
bro.
no,
really,
no,
really
no.
suck it for real.
All right, tell me when you're ready. You gotta. It goes off of the puncture. It goes off of the puncture.
So after the puncture, then you gotta really like suck like
I
hard.
got y'all, nigga. All right, don't even worry about it. I got y'all, bro.
Damn, you got some white ass teeth.
Oh, appreciate it.
They straight too.
Watch this.
Wait. You gotta tell me when you're ready though, for real, because I gotta get ready.
Yeah, so we can actually time it.
No, I'm saying I got the timer pulled up. I gotta know when you're ready.
All right, hold on.
It's on the puncture, man.
It's on the punch. I got you.
So
I
give
got
me
you.
a countdown or something like that.
All right,
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, this nigga took a long time.
He choked.
He pouring it in a cup.
My
He's
God.
pouring it in a cup.
He's pouring it in a cup.
Hold on.
Yeah,
We're gonna do this.
over.
We're gonna do. It's not flowing. It's not flowing, bro. No.
You should have popped the other side.
It's not.
You should have just punctured it in the back, nigga.
What's up with you?
Oh my God.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
Are you even done with it? Are you done with
No,
it?
there's a lot left. I failed.
Oh, my
bro.
God.
It didn't puncture,
Yo, bro,
bro.
get another one, bro. Let's do a
It
real
didn't
attempt, bro. That
puncture,
was
bro.
crazy.
Oh,
You a real attempt, bro. Really
bro.
suck
Do a
that
real
shit.
attempt,
That's
bro.
my
Come
last
on, bro.
one, man. Damn.
Oh my
He got a whole box. He brought the whole box in there for the last one. That's crazy.
This is sick, bro.
He said he had one left. He sold it for me for 50 cents. Say look.
This is 29 seconds and 25. Damo, we gotta do it Thursday.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Thursday. I'm gonna show y'all niggas how to suck for real. It's crazy.
29 and a quarter is Sage. You just gotta beat Sage. And
What was
really,
mine? What'd you come from me?
I mean,
got 12.
11, 19, not counting the spills. So like, right
I'm
now,
gonna get
Damo,
another one, man. I'm gonna get another one,
Nah,
man.
it's cuz.
Now he's
Here
ashamed.
this nigga go.
I'm getting another one, bro.
His bride hurt his feelings.
You gotta
Yeah.
come back wearing a trash bag and a bib, nigga. Like, oh yeah, ain't worry about what I'm spilling now. All right,
Yeah. I mean, his official time is still
bro. 11.
Hello, man.
11:19 minus the
11:19.
spill. Honestly, the spill should add like another 0.15 seconds, right? Type shit. 30, really. I don't
Wait,
know.
what?
I'm saying
Wait.
him spilling Capri Sun should add time to his shit.
Oh, so like if there's any drops on his chin type shit, that's a minus 30. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole
0.3,
nigga
0.3,
spilled-
yeah.
He spilled half of the Capri Sun.
Yeah.
All right, bro. You ready?
Hold
Talk
on,
to me.
hold on,
Lock
hold
in.
on, hold on. Okay. You just
Lock in. Get naughty.
Tell me, 3, 2, 1 countdown type shit.
All right. 3. Fuck. 3.
You cheating?
2.
Okay.
1.
So baby, John M. Oh shit, you hear them goals?
He not sucking hard enough.
Nah, he not.
He done.
Damn, you
done.
did not beat it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was it?
you're too slow. You're too slow.
I can tell you right now you messed up, bro. You weren't squeezing and sucking
Yeah.
hard enough, bro.
Yeah, you was light with the shit.
You was just holding it and you was just
Bro said,
I'm like, nigga, you gotta
I wasn't
squeeze
squeezing
that
hard
shit.
enough.
You gotta squeeze that shit.
you want it or not, nah.
Hey,
Okay,
you want
so
it or not?
you gotta really
that's
squeeze
that's
and
Bezos' completed. That's Bezos' completed one, Damo. So
Mhm.
all we have to do is just beat 11,
11,
13.
13.
Yeah, 11,
Easy work.
13.
Easy work.
All right.
Wow,
I'm gonna warm up in
That
Discord. I'm gonna do a
this is
warm up in Discord and do
that
like
was kind of crazy.
eight-
Warm up in Discord.
warm up in Discord that day, like at noon. I'm like, hey, what niggas really doing? Done.
Pause, my nigga.
Done.
Pause. Hey yo.
Done.
Hey yo.
That was 3 seconds.
Is it more beneficial to like be thirsty as fuck before you do that shit, or
It's beneficial to
opposite?
have a strong throat.
It's a
what's
Capri
beneficial.
Sun.
I remember what
we
the pizza
doing?
guy said. The trick is to not be hungry going into the pizza. Gotta be practicing. that
Nigga,
shit.
we tried to eat 11 pounds of pizza. That's a completely different.
There ain't no tricks unless you want some regular show shit, stirring the shit in the cup and everything. Fuck that.
What would y'all have done differently if we had to do the pizza challenge again?
I'd have ate.
I would have literally did the regular show shit.
Hey,
Literally
y'all
did
did
the
what you
regular
did,
show
nigga.
shit.
I would have just ate the toppings, nigga, and left the crust, nigga. Like, that's what
I would have just 100% went content horror mode and just copied Mordecai. 100%. I would have just trolled the entire time.
I probably wouldn't have trolled as much and just ate more toppings.
Because I genuinely can't eat pizza anymore. So like I would have
Stage,
just trolled.
I have yet
Yeah.
to eat pizza.
Bro,
I'm
if there's
One
one
time-
thing I'm dead at, I can't eat pizza no more. I can't. Anytime I literally like I tried it again at Mania. I tried to eat a pizza. I was like, ugh, can't do it. Mm-mm.
Nigga had
Get pizza at an actual
pizza
pizza spot,
SD. He has PTSD with
Dead
pizza,
ass
nigga.
can't do it. That's on my mother. If anyone
ate-
thinks I'm lying,
you
I
eat
cannot
pizza
eat
again,
pizza.
Bezos?
Anytime I eat this shit, just,
You've eaten pizza since then?
I had it yesterday.
Oh, that shit has not even crossed my mind to even like suggest.
can't do it.
Nah, my
I
girl got
watched
Domino's, so I was like, all right, let me have a slice.
I watched my girlfriend eat an entire pizza by herself. I wasn't touching that shit.
I don't even like the smell of it no more, bruh.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
cheese.
even want to smell that shit no more, bro. I can smell a grilled cheese. I can't smell no motherfucking pizza. I'm gonna get mad.
Pizza TSD.
Yeah, nah, I just nah, Nah, I can't even get down with it. Rookie in the Violet Hour for $2 says Damo slurping in the Discord is reason to join.
Well, if you want more Damo garbage, pay $5.99.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
$5.99.
The last 48 hours has probably been the most toxic like environment I've ever curated. Like today in the Discord, Christian's baby mother joined the Discord and was jumped by jumped by Sky and Cece. Shit was
Who's Sky?
Rationally 30, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Y'all know she signed to Big 42.
She's a human?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Nigga, she signed to the record label. Nigga, she sings.
I just didn't know that was Rationally 30.
I thought she was like one of them
Nigga
NPC
said Sky.
motherfuckers.
Okay, Rash.
Oh shit, what's good, Rash? Damn.
She finna say something.
Rash.
She finna say something. Oh, here she go right here. Ah, this is crazy.
Was White Foreign in your kick chat, Dama?
Yes, that's how she got in the Discord. Yes, that's how she got in the Discord. I put the Discord. I put the Discord in the kick. And she joined. I was like, oh damn. hey. In her defense, she don't bring up Chris. Look, bro, she's been joining me and Omar spaces for months now. I don't know if you really be looking at who's in the listeners. I actively look who's in the listeners all the time. She's been in our spaces 4 months, nigga. I can say she has genuinely not been like bothered. She's a fan. Like she got thrown in the community and was just like, "Fuck it, I'll stay."
I'm done with that Spaces shit. Space is lame, bro.
This nigga did a space today, nigga. Nigga did a space today.
Omar Quinn Spaces is a mix up of hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I be saying that every 2 weeks. Tikoi for $5 says souls for Hothy.
Hothy is crazy.
I will say this though, I'm gonna be dead last this year. I'm gonna be dead last.
Henny Souls is my cheat code. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, hey, you got Henny Souls and then Damo and Omar got the contract. I'm gonna be cooked.
You just gotta start saying homophobic.
Drink Henny. What the fuck?
Oh.
Just start drinking again.
You don't drink anymore?
To the right.
I cut it down pretty heavy, but I drink on like social events. I mean,
you quit?
I could, but like I just be chilling now.
Don't quit.
Damn.
You said don't quit?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's like Chance not doing acid anymore.
We finna do a drinking stream. So.
Come on, man.
That's kind of crazy. Well, I got another question. If we ain't got no more.
Yo, Cruz, you're laughing.
We got more super chats?
No, we do.
He's dying.
We did no super cash. Shift to the right for $4.99 says for the bit. I'm assuming this is the dude that y'all saw.
This is the Eritrean.
No,
Eritrean. I said it right this time.
Black baby.
That was just an
Jesus.
Indian dude. That's not an
see souls. See. That's my point. That is an Eritrean. Would you be okay with that nigga saying nigga?
Whoa, okay.
Wait, what?
that was a lot to process. I didn't know that was the guy you were thinking of. I just thought that was
the guy I'm talking
an
about.
Indian dude.
That's the guy I'm talking about.
I mean,
never
so
mind,
answer the question though. I mean,
never mind, man.
No.
Nah, bro.
First impression.
That's not my question to answer.
That is your question to answer.
No, I'm just saying he looks Indian.
He looks Indian, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, first impression, you would be like, this nigga cannot say nigga. Like if I'm in a space and he's dropping N-bombs, I'm not gonna be okay. Like that. This is probably not okay, right? Just based off looks.
Yes.
Yo, B-Souls, what?
There we go.
He answered.
There we go.
Yes.
Black baby Jesus for $1.99 says y'all hear like right here about Jamie Foxx. Prayers to him.
What happened to Jamie?
No.
Yeah.
What happened to Jamie?
He had a stroke.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
Dang. Oh, that's what happened? I saw something
Jamie
about
Foxx. What the hell?
He had a stroke.
Damn, is this the later Mike Tyson movie? That wasn't an appropriate time to ask that.
Sosa for $5 says, y'all, I was taking L's OV the weekend with a bagel.
OV is insane.
So that's R&B.
Why do you text like that?
What up with it, yo?
What was the L's this weekend?
What happened?
Bruh, it just got worse and worse and worse. So we went out. There was no bitches on the floor. And then when there was, I was trying to holler at him. But, bro, me and my homeboy, Jay Mark, big shout out, Jay, you know what I mean, bro? We was like 0 for 14, bro. But you know me,
4.
I'm Deion Waiters. I ain't gonna stop shooting. So I ended up getting a couple, but then I started. The night went on. I started drinking a little bit. I was drinking Henny. I started thinking about my ex, and I called her.
Yo, this nigga.
And she was out too. And we was both drunk. We was on the phone, and bruh, it's just kept taking L's, man.
Did you say I miss you?
Oh yeah, I was going crazy, bro. It's like, bro, we need to get a puppy.
What she say? What she say?
You need to get
We
a
need to get a puppy. Crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Did she say she miss you?
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. I don't know.
So what's
man.
stopping y'all from getting together at this point?
I fucked it up. It's on me.
How did you?
Is this the black X?
Ain't they all?
Right, in reference to what? Or like, or not reference.
In reference to what?
In reference to what?
Yo,
all I know
this
is
nigga's a character,
Not let
bro.
nobody around my kid.
But it sounds like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she misses you, you miss her. Sounds like she can forgive you at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Focus. There we go.
I don't know, dog. And I just keep doing shit too. Like any momentum we get, I just fuck it up. It's just crazy.
On
Stay at
purpose?
the club.
No, on accident, man.
I learned when to stop talking. It sound like
he said, you know,
Oh shit! No,
You
but
don't-
we cool though. You know what I mean? Shit,
You don't
we
really want to be with her.
That's a fact.
No, I really do. No, look.
no way you
No,
keep
no, no,
fucking
no.
it up, bro.
You 95% committed. That's
Right.
that's you. That's
Ooh,
you.
let him
for
go.
real.
Let him go because he might.
She was like, she's my first, like, okay. So before her, I had a 360 deal with the streets. You know what I mean? I wasn't worried about no girlfriend or nothing like that. But she for real, like, she helped me out a lot. She's my first girlfriend type shit.
Oh, she was your first black girl.
No, she's my first girlfriend. I've always had, you know what I mean, but I never had a girlfriend. You know what I mean?
If you really were committed to her, do what you need to do in order to have sex, and then don't pull out.
That's insane, bro.
That's not. It's not.
We already got.
Not.
You already what?
We already got a kid, bro.
What?
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the
Wait,
fuck
you
you
have a
asking
kid?
for a puppy for?
Oh. Well.
No, it was a stray cat, bro. It was outside my apartment.
This
Okay,
get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
at Chad.
I should have known you was on bullshit when he was sitting in the dark doing that whole speech, nigga.
I thought he had a kid. I don't know.
At this point, that nigga like a movie. I believed it.
Baker for €1 said niggas be trifling.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I can't remember what that. Maybe that was his take of the week. E3 down for $1 says, Souls, which team in the East are you most scared of?
Still the Heat, bro. Still the Heat. I don't might see them in the ECF again, bro.
I'm so
What's
happy
up?
that video's gonna age like wine, bro. I was scared. I was like, Jimmy, please don't go over here. Fuck up. Yo, that motherfucker instantly right back on it, bro.
E3 down for another $1 says Warriors will rebound from this loss. Okay.
I hope so, but them games
Like
kinda,
the beam.
them games kinda De'Aaron kinda good at the game.
And Emmanuel for $2 says if the game score advance, get good for real. Skill issue.
That's a fact.
On the Chargers, yeah, skill issue.
That's not E-Man, is it? That is. I'm taking that fact back.
I think that's the other Emmanuel.
Okay, cool. That's a fact.
Emmanuel Hudson.
Is that the last Supercash?
Yes.
Any more Superchats?
No.
Okay, question before we get into anything else. So, and me and Sol talked about it earlier. King Von documentary dropped 3 hours, 30 minutes. Trap Blue Ross dropped it, basically diving into all the history of King Von basically being a serial killer. And it's titled The Rap's First Serial Killer, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. A lot of traction came up about people saying basically niggas who are internet people, niggas who aren't from Chicago, niggas who weren't involved in those situations shouldn't be talking on it. I know Trapper Ross, academics, a guy apparently from the Chicago area, the Chicago streets, and some other nigga who was moderating for clout they were all basically just talking and getting to the bottom of it. They were chirping, and I didn't really hear nothing for real. And I was like, this is a great topic for the niggas who really can have a conversation and really get content. Us. So how?
Damn.
So how?
Okay, I'm back. Hello. That's crazy. One, did y'all see?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Did y'all see the King Von doc?
Nope.
I know y'all watched it together, and I think I was at
In
work
Discord.
when y'all watched it.
We got the Patreon, bro. Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay.
I have to go to work. Just out of 3 hours in. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I gotta go to work. Nah, I have to buy it on Patreon.
No, what I don't like. No. What I don't like is it was like a 10-minute period after Jay like closed. Jay streaming on his phone. Jay, stop streaming shit on your phone. But he closes out like nigga closes out like
His shit hot.
He deadass closes the app. And he's like, "Hey, y'all guys, I gotta go to work. I'm sorry."
Yeah, no warning. No warning. Like,
no warning. 10 minutes go by. Niggas is in that bitch scrambling. We got Patreon. Yo, what we about to do? Oh, we can watch the regular YouTube one, but it's not. It's different. Oh God, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? This nigga Jay. I mean, it's $2 magically. Oh, it's $2. Oh, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Oh, I'll buy it. Oh, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Everybody got $2. Now everybody got Patreon. Oh, nigga, I'm gonna watch this shit when I get home after I get off work. When we done, I'm like, all right, now niggas gonna watch.
Hey, but best believe who actually bought it though. You see what I'm saying?
The community.
Come on, bro.
The community.
Come on, bro.
Best believe I was the first nigga to be like, yo, whoever has Patreon, I will cash app you the $2 so we can do it. And then so it's like, I'll just buy it. So understand we were there for the community.
Nigga like me is watching the episodes by it.
Just a speed run for Omar and Sage. Basically, King Von was the niggler. From the age of very young, this nigga would just send out cryptic tweets, sometimes not even cryptic, genuinely just talking about what he did. Nigga would tweet out, for example, damn, brain scattered all over the pavement 5 minutes after a nigga died that he was in connections with. Like, just crazy shit. And I'm talking 3 hours and 30 minutes worth of shit like that from tweets on Twitter while he was alive. How do y'all feel about the DJ Academics, the Trap Lord Ross, people like this? What's his name? Channel 5 News doing the documentary on O Block. I don't know if we might have touched on it a little bit when that had happened, but how do y'all feel about that?
I hate them people. I absolutely think that they take advantage of situations. They might be more educated than like a lot of us, but they don't understand what it's like to be in those environments, and the way that they speak on being in those environments is can be nasty at sometimes. Can be very nasty at sometimes.
Well, I'll just say this before you go. As a person who did watch the pod, Traplo Ross did make a concerned effort to portray the fact that, like, yo, Von, even though he's a villain, like, this was a product of the circumstances and the environment he grew up in. So I don't know if that changes what
he
you
religiously threw it, and not trying to cape for him, but religiously threw it. He's like, he goes and makes a statement. I don't believe any of this would be possible if X, Y, and Z didn't happen in this community and things weren't going like this. And he would go on these soliloquies, and I know I use that word wrong, people. I do it all the time. But he goes on these soliloquies about how it's really a lot of these guys are products of their environment. My whole thing when it comes to this argument, I am genuinely okay with guys putting up. I wasn't okay with the Channel 5 going in the O Block and doing a documentary like that. The interview and shit like that. You interviewing niggas we don't know, and you are just in O Block to title your shit you in O Block. That's weird. But if you're like what Academics did, what Trap Lord Ross is doing, if you're legit taking shit that they're tweeting, if you're taking public information, if you're taking shit that is put on the internet by them themselves and just talking about it, I don't see an issue with it, especially if you're not creating narratives based around it. If all you're doing is being like, yeah, TK died at 4:00, and right here on Twitter at 4:05, King Von said, yo, this nigga TK did 17 backflips when his 4.5 hit him. Like, nigga, I don't need to be from Chicago to talk about you tweeting TK did 45 backflips when his 4.5 hit him. I don't need to be from Chicago to tweet about that. As long as there's no speculations, what Trap Lord Ross didn't do, DJ Academics, for the most part, from the shit that I watch, he wasn't doing it, but there are times he OD'd and overstepped and did shit cool. But Trap Lord Ross specifically, with this doc, he wasn't making any baseless accusations. He wasn't making no crazy claims. All he did was whatever he was charged with, he talked about. Whatever he tweeted, he talked about. And whatever was public information that was already talked about and already known, he talked about. I don't see how we're faulting him for that. Isn't that what majority of people that do documentaries do? Like, that's a good doc. Like, that's what you should do in these situations, especially when it's a mass amount of people that don't know this information.
There's a conversation to be had about what is it? The efficacy of not efficacy, the ethics behind doing a documentary anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like those people that they just criticize those people that were doing what's the little docuseries on YouTube where they interview like the people that are on like Skid Row, the prostitutes, the drug addicts.
They criticize Chris Hansen.
Yeah, they criticize Chris Hansen, but they talk about the you know, the prostitutes and stuff that are on Skid Row and how they essentially let one of those women go back out there, and then she died on the streets, and they didn't intervene. There's very few times where I know where in a documentary they intervene, and I think that's what made Whatchamajig for me. So, if you ever seen Hoop Dreams? Hoop Dreams was cool as a documentary because there's a scene where like one of the families is really going through it and their power goes out or whatever, and those people donated money, like their own money, turn the lights back on, put a little food in the house or whatever the case was, and even went over their budget and kept filming them for multiple years, and then gave proceeds from the documentary, you know, to not Jay Sean Augusto, Jesus Christ.
Jay Sean Augusto,
the best fifth grader in the country.
Damn, shit got bad for the fifth grader.
I hate this nigga. I can't even. I don't know why he would.
Hey, now you can't be mad, nigga. You brought him up. No one said nothing.
Nah, Biso said it. Biso said Damon Hard earlier, and I was just thinking Arthur A.G.
The young stars.
So they gave them some money from it. So I think that's like an ethical way to do it. But how can you say that you're doing a documentary ethically if like the documentary is on, you know, a struggling woman in the inner city, and then you see her getting on crack, and then you see her, you know, becoming a prostitute, not saying nothing, and then you see her getting like beat up and raped in that line of work, and then you see her one day just stabbed up, but for documentary's sake, hey, don't touch her, don't call the police because we're doing it. And then you go sell it to Netflix, and then you just take all that money in, and then 2 days later that woman dies. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is super crazy.
The thing about hip hop is it's one of those niches
Watch
where
your mouth.
Watch
your mouth. Whoa.
No. I'm just saying like it's one of those niches.
I'm playing.
Jesus Christ, that's like reboundable, and I'm gonna make that word up. Like reboundable. Like people make AI, whatchamacallit, channels. What's the word? Automated channels.
Automated.
Yeah, they make automated channels about certain niches. Another popular one is basketball. And for basketball, it's like a majority of the content is harmless. Like it's just I don't know, one in a million moments in the NBA. But with hip hop specifically, I don't know if y'all have seen some of these channels. I'm gonna bring one up right now. Like the shit is just it's not even about like
hip-hop?
music. Yeah, it about hip hop. Like this is a channel right here, Volt. It popped up on my feed after I watched the Trap Lore Ross documentary.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yo, bro, for your channel to just be this, the criminal history of Lil Durk, and then you do it for the Baby Vaughn, Chief Keef, Youngboy,
running up views,
Gucci Mane, Lil Pump. Like I'm saying, like he's running up views, but this is like a rebound type of channel for hip hop. And the difference is, and this is where it gets nasty, is like they're not even talking about what they're doing musically. It's literally just their criminal history, and that's where it gets like fucking nasty for me, dog. So
yeah, for me, these conversations, the reason why I've been so quiet is because I don't know, and I'm not from the hood streets or whatever, but the shit, it's just like snitching. I don't know. It's just full on snitching. That shit corny to me. But I mean, yeah, in terms of what y'all said about docs, it's not none y'all said was necessarily invalid. It's just some people make a living. I guess that'd be the PC thing to say, but ultimately, that shit ain't for me.
Tell you the truth, that shit has never been for me. It's snitching.
Is it snitching? And again, I'm gonna just relate it to the Trap Lord, the King Von documentary. Is it snitching if it's again public information that niggas that was already put out specifically a mass majority by King Von himself?
Like, yeah, niggas be stupid. I ain't taking away from it. Like the fact that you can essentially have press on the things you've done because you self-documented it is insane. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, like for example, you saying there was tweets and shit. The fact that he tweeted it was stupid, 100%. It's just
tweets is.
I don't know.
It was damn near. It felt like a decade worth of tweets, nigga. Like legit from what was it, 2012 to 13, all the way to 2020 of him just tweeting out shit, and it went beyond Twitter. It was like him promoting music with how many, and that was the crazy shit, with how many niggas he killed and asking niggas how many bodies they got. Like the nigga was legit.
Yeah.
And they said it's self-snitching the whole doc. I can't, and motherfuckers would come out and say, oh, don't believe what they saying about this doc, bro. They just pressing propaganda. Nigga, the documentary was 3 hours and 30 minutes of King Von tweets. What propaganda is being pushed? Who is trying to push a narrative when you're showing me King Von himself tweeting out and King Von's sister tweeting on his behalf when he's locked up, tweeting out crazy shit? That's no propaganda being pushed.
But at the end of the day, I feel like the premise was, yo, this is a video that'll probably get me a shit ton of views. And at the end of the day, he still monetized gang violence.
That's my thing. That's my
He's
thing.
been doing this repeatedly. So I don't know, man. Like he did a good job doing the documentary. But yeah, I think he did a good job in the documentary in a vacuum. Like the information was good. He put a lot of context within it. He tried to add as much nuance as possible. But I still feel like at the end of the day, he monetized gang violence and he's continuously been doing it.
But where's the line when it comes to monetizing gang violence? Because if we're going to sit there and say no YouTubers can, but y'all turn the other cheek and sit silent while billion-dollar corporations and record labels all push it for their pockets, and y'all niggas just eat the music up and shut your mouths, that's hypocritical to me. That's whack as fuck. For everybody to sit around and bump YB talk about it's a parade in my city, and we sliding on ops with everybody talking, when everybody rapping Back in Blood, and you don't realize Pooh Shiesty is dissing real niggas he robbed, shot, killed, and did shit to, and them niggas are sitting in the hood the same way them niggas in Chicago was, how FBG ducking them was. You got random ass kids on the internet dissing your real life niggas that died, like the Who I Smoke shit. You got all these kids on the internet. That shit's being pushed. There's no problem in the rap game when that shit is being out there. But we're going to sit here and look at Trap Lord Ross and be like, oh, you monetize a YouTube video, which gets not even a fraction of the traction that these hit songs that are disrespecting people, pushing propaganda that these billion-dollar corporations push out. I'm just... like, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's crazy. Trap Lord Ross's video of 2 million, 3 million views versus this company, they got a record where they got an artist with an album where 8 of the 10 songs is him representing gang violence, and this shit is triple platinum. Like, we're really gonna sit there and say Trap Lord Ross is wrong for monetizing it, but these
let me ask you this: do you think it's a problem when the record labels do it?
No, I don't personally. Real shit. I don't see an issue with monetizing gang violence if that's the story niggas is pushing. Fabricating gang violence to push on the people, that's a stretch. But if a nigga really was living that life and he's telling his story, not gonna lie to you, I don't see an issue with that. He's telling his real life story. As long as you're not trying to promote other niggas to do it, we don't have a problem.
Yeah. This shit just ain't for me. It's like I said, but I nonchalantly said it. Niggas got jobs. Shit is what it is. But it's I don't know. Something about essentially somebody that I won't say him specifically because I don't even know who y'all talking about. But I'm not. Most of the time these dudes necessarily can't relate to it. So being like the source of information for something you can't relate to, it's hard when you're doing that to present it in a way that doesn't have some bias, and oftentimes that bias is accidentally or intentionally negative in terms of the entire situation. So it just is always just like whatever. And like when channels are entirely just criminal record history on rappers, that shit again is not for me. Not saying niggas can't get paid for it, but it's just a matter of like I don't want to know about every bad thing a person has done. Now, if motherfuckers is weird and that shit hits the fan, then so be it. And the nigga was weird, shit hits the fan. But I don't essentially need the information on every motherfucker I've ever even heard about just to essentially, speak on their life. And I don't even know exactly why they did what they did type shit. It's just not for me. I can't exactly explain it,
And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying they're wrong. It's just not for me. To tell you the truth.
My other hot take of the week: most people are not educated enough, to make a take. You're not even educated enough to have an opinion on something. You're not educated enough to take a stance. Most people are not educated enough to do these things. You've heard one side of, or maybe saw a tweet and it kind of got you riled up, but you don't know context. It's clipped out of context. You don't know shit. So now they got you mad just because they can. So
what do you say?
I 100% disagree. If I didn't say mid culture, and I said this in the video, it didn't drop yet. If I didn't say mid culture was my 2 in that video, I think I said 1B was gatekeep culture. That shit's starting to become corny as fuck. I ain't gonna cap. It's starting to become corny as hell to think that you are such higher, smarter, better, and more qualified than someone to the point where they cannot even think about it. One literally goes against, I don't even want to say biology, but you're a human. If I see a orange microphone, I'm gonna have an opinion on an orange microphone. Now, if that opinion is irrelevant, if it doesn't matter, so be it. But I'm gonna process the information and therefore have an opinion on said information. To go around saying another person can't have an opinion on it, it's just been cringe as fuck to me as of late. But that's just Twitter.
We should be able to see something and not vocalize it until we can fully understand it. This is like LVD, and we keep saying LVD's name on the pod, but this is like somebody in Spaces the other day saying, we're asking about pushing the trans narrative, and he said that drag shows were how they push the trans narratives on the kids. So we asked him, what are drag shows? And he said, drag shows are just transgender people running around.
Conversion camps.
It's literally like a trans conversion camp.
I was marking that chat.
So, but like people do these things where they see something, and have only seen it once, heard somebody else say something about it, so now that's how they feel. Or don't even see something. It's like me coming on a pod. Hey, did y'all know that James Jameson books? He's talking about killing babies, man. So now you go out in your day-to-day saying, yeah, that James Jameson guy, niggas talking about killing babies. Whole time he writes about elephants.
I mean, I'll be blunt, bro, and I was gonna say it, but someone else said it for me. Essentially, bro, that ain't that kind of what we do. Like, one of my biggest complaints in terms of the anti-sagers is that I just chat and never know what I'm talking about, like ever. Obviously hyperbole in it, but ain't that a criticism here? And like just now, for example, we ain't seen the doc. So it's again, like, to say we can't have an opinion.
I think it's a different. If we're, because
maybe I'm misinterpreting what you're saying.
We didn't, as far as I understand, we didn't speak on the doc. We spoke on the concept of people monetizing and taking advantage of these situations, exploiting these situations for their monetary gain. That's why I didn't talk about the doc specifically. That's why I didn't talk about the doc specifically, but talked about documentaries that I know. That's why I took it to Hoop Dreams, and that's why I took it to the woman who was on Skid Row a couple weeks ago, and she died, and they didn't extend help to her. Because I know shit like this, and it's the way that like media is made to be presented and shit like this. So shit like this, like the way that this gets around, and the way that people perceive stuff like this. Steven Crowder, like we know what he does. We know he does content for this. Mr. Beast shoves trans agenda on children. And if you go look at any Mr. Beast video, you go look at any tweets, whatever, he's never pushed a trans agenda. Literally, look, kind of similar to what he said. Chris is my friend. Transphobia is making me mad. So but now
couldn't you say that you don't like, you're speaking on Steven Crowder's content without even watching it?
It's the thumbnail. It's the thumbnail there. So even when people say, I understand how clickbait,
yeah, man.
Listen. I'm not talking about me specifically. I'm saying I understand how clickbait works. I don't know if this person that originally made the tweet works. I don't know if people underneath the comment section know how tweetbait is not a thing. I don't know if they know how clickbait works. I don't know if the other people that don't. So it's about how people perceive it. And we understand about clickbait. Like, we understand what we're doing, how people perceive it. Okay, you're giving grace for that. But now people will run around saying, oh shit, Mr. Beast is pushing the trans agenda and he's shoving it on kids. When in reality, like, that's not the case.
I don't want to drag it out. It's been 2 hours already, but I just can't. Again, like, even just pertaining to us, man. Y'all was up here talking about the space titles or whatever, and y'all was mad people was screenshotting y'all or whatever in the spaces, but then they didn't hop in, and you were saying some complete opposite, or that essentially people that may not even been talking are in the screenshot of a space or whatever the fuck. But then now we talking about the I don't know. I just again, maybe I'm not understanding you. Apparently, like I said earlier, apparently that's my main thing. I don't understand and just chat. But to my knowledge,
say it how, bro. We talk about shit we're not experts in all the time.
Yeah,
bro.
this shit is. It seems. I'ma just say it.
Nobody's saying nobody. I'm and again, I'm not saying that you have to be an expert in it. I'm never saying that at all.
At least know your information.
You can live. Yeah, you can live to learn, to grow in your understanding of something. To not have a baseline of anything, like I just said, if I came in here and said James Johnson, his books are about killing. Oh, I said killing babies. Kind of crazy.
Jesus.
But I said it's about killing babies, and you, Sage, then went on and said, "Oh, James Johnson's books are about killing babies." And somebody that's an avid reader of James Johnson is like, or just a reader and knows about James Johnson is like, well, Sage, where'd you get that from? Like, well, my homeboy, he had said it because his homeboy had said it one time, and that's where I got it from. And this person knows that James Johnson is a writer of elephants. That's where it's like, okay, what are we really talking about here?
Wait,
but I feel like baseline information is just subjective to whoever is talking, though. Like someone who's like a complete expert in whatever you're talking about can look at your knowledge and say, yo, you barely know anything about this, even though you feel like you know enough about it.
And that's fine. I mean, no one is saying that's an issue. That's fine. If someone is an expert in it, they should have all to say so. But let me give y'all a real scenario. Like, let's not use hypothetical James Johnson. The same space Omar was talking about where LVD, we say his name again, talked about the trans conversion camps, aka drag shows. The same space, someone else, JTR, said, and I quote, there is a trans narrative being pushed by the media to kids constantly. I asked JTR, what media source is it? Where's the mainstream media? He said in the mainstream media, they're pushing it. Where in the mainstream media? Oh, on TikTok. I'm like, oh, that I don't think that's the mainstream media. No, it is, because this TikTok account with 1 million followers is supporting trans, and kids is on TikTok. So I'm like, but JTR, you said the mainstream media is pushing a trans narrative, and that came from you seeing a TikToker being open to being trans, and you know kids are on TikTok, and you came up with that. Like, that's wild. Like, shit like that. Like, literally, you're just saying shit. Like, if you're out here just saying shit with no basis, no foundation, if a nigga question, famous, hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, Holla changed the game when he said this shit. You ask a nigga 2 questions, niggas are 2 questions away from the arguments falling apart. If you ask a nigga why 2 times, and it boils down to, I mean, it's just my opinion, that, like, nigga, you have no ground to stand on.
But I think going back to the gatekeeping conversation, my answer to that wouldn't just be, yo, you shouldn't be able to talk. I'm going to just correct you and say you're dumb because of X, Y, and Z and keep
That's what I think should happen. You can call people stupid. Sure,
Yeah.
everybody. Like I've been saying this entire time. Again, I can't do nothing about motherfucker that think I just chat all the time, don't know what I'm talking about, all that shit. I literally cannot do anything about it. I've tried, it hasn't worked, so fuck it. But if ultimately we're about to say, oh, this is the standard is you have to, and maybe not be an expert, let me be clear, but a standard is you have to be well informed, I should say, and that hasn't been the case several times. It's just that shit just don't sit right with me. I ain't gonna lie.
But at least with us, we will admit, like, if we're having conversations about shit we don't know about, we will openly say.
But ain't gatekeeping not talk about it at all? Because that's what gatekeeping is. To not talk about it at all. Not to talk about it and then
I thought what gatekeeping is like, yo, you're just so dumb that you shouldn't even be having this conversation, bro.
I thought gatekeeping was just not allowing certain groups of people into circles or conversations or certain venues or something like that. Like if we had a certain niche in the basketball community and the fucking, I don't know, concession stand guys, hoop concessions, they tried to get in on a niche and we're like, nah, little niggas, y'all can't do that, little bro. Go back to your concession stand. That would be gatekeeping. That's what I thought gatekeeping was. But maybe I'm
right.
I thought gatekeeping was just like, yo, Hooper, like, let's say, like, only NBA Hall of Famers can talk about ball. Like, them believing that type of shit. That's what gatekeeping.
And then the NBA player thinking only
I think
NBA
when we have these conversations, it's always just so like, let's make this thing as black and white as possible. I think if we all know, let's just say we all know calculus 2. Let's just say we all know calculus 2.
Right.
And the most math that Johnny comes in and knows is algebra 2, right? And we having a calculus 2 conversation. He comes in with a dumb talking point, baseless, doesn't know what he's talking about, never studied it, never talked about it, and anything like that. At that point, I'm gonna tell Johnny, hey, shut up. You can't be in this conversation. Now, if he goes and gets educated, yeah, he can come back and be in this conversation. But we should not allow people to continue to be in these conversations if they don't have a base, spewing stuff, just saying stuff just to say stuff. I think the rule for multiplication, derivatives, whatever, is X, Y, and Z, and it's just completely off. Where'd you get that from? Oh, well, I just think this is my opinion. Well, you can't be in this conversation until you go get a baseline. But that's what happens. That's literally what be happening in these conversations, is that people go up, they spread misinformation, and keep it pushing. So at that point, again, you can't be in these conversations until you know what you're talking about. Until you understand what the fuck is going on, you can't be in these conversations.
I thought, all right, so yeah, like I said, if I was misunderstanding, so be it. I thought the argument was you can't have an opinion on things unless you have somewhat done due diligence to like have, whether it's research, experience, or whatever, to formulate an opinion. I thought that was the argument. The argument is just simply don't come out here baseless, frame one, read a tweet, speak on it, and then spread misinformation. Oh yeah, don't spread me. Yeah,
I feel the same thing with the opinion.
I say, I ain't gonna lie. I understand. Like, we live in a time where everyone should, we're being PC, and everyone should have a voice. You don't need to listen to everyone. No, nigga, everyone shouldn't have a voice. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. We don't need to hear what a racist has to say. I shouldn't have to hear what a racist has to say. Niggas shouldn't have a voice. Like, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Oh shit. It was a gnat that scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie, gnat came out of nowhere.
6'5", scared.
No, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was like dead in my eyes, so it looked way bigger than what it was.
I dig that.
But yeah, I'm not gonna, man. I understand. I can admit, for me myself, I know for a fact there's conversations that are had where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna shut up and I'm not gonna say, like, I know I don't need to give.
Hey, since I said that shit, you noticing it, right? Like, we be in these conversations sometimes, and we be talking, and we be just a little bit down the rabbit hole, just a little too much, and you just sit back and be like, damn, man, why the fuck are we talking about Mexican relations right now?
I definitely think that shit mentally, and I'd be like, I'm gonna just continue. Shit, I'd be like that, bro. For my final words on it, so I'm not dominating the segment, I guess, is this shit sound good, but I know what I see. I know the shit that I personally been through on here, man. And me saying I don't know, so I'm not gonna speak on it, or let me not give a final conclusion or whatever. Everybody saying sound good right now in chat. I saw you pull the comment up. Everybody saying that shit sound good. That ain't changed nothing from I almost said millions. What the fuck? Several people openly, outwardly complaining on that. So hey, it's this conversation sound good. I'm just smelling a little bit of bull, but I'm just saying ultimately, bro. If you say some dumb shit, I'ma just call you out for that dumb shit, and say you're misinformed and keep it pushing. Maybe I just don't have a full grasp of what gatekeeping actually is then, but
I'm gonna start gatekeeping, nigga. I'm gonna start removing niggas from spaces when you are literally like the next time JTR come up with some, the mainstream media is pushing trans agenda. What's the mainstream media? TikTok, remove. Like, I'm not even about to give niggas.
Oh no, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, fuck that.
It's a wrap,
moderate, nigga.
Gatekeeping.
Wake up.
It didn't work.
This nigga is asleep on the pod.
That's why he got fired.
Damn, we boring, bro.
Yo, one last topic. I don't know if we're heading out. Have y'all seen Frank Ocean at Coachella?
Yeah, they said he twisted his ankle though.
Oh, what the fuck? Damn.
Okay, but I'm gonna just share y'all like what people. So this is Frank Ocean at Coachella. This was the performance that he had, and I'm gonna give y'all some reactions of people who was actually there too. So.
Okay, so the nigga just dancing.
So he's just dancing, no mic in hand.
See, I am the big man.
And then I'm gonna
down there.
Do two more shits.
I feel like yeah, my man ankle was messed up, man.
I have no problem with it. Like, this isn't a Frank Ocean show. It's Coachella. Like, if
that comment's true, I got a problem with it. I just read that comment. That comment was
mad at Frank Ocean. We're leaving Coachella right now, and this is why. All right, I'm going to start off by saying Frank was over an hour late, and people got there as early as 8 a.m. today. Secondly, he only performed for about 30 minutes max. Only did 3 of his popular songs. And the biggest thing is he never came out. He was behind the screen the whole entire time. By half the show, it was half empty already. People were leaving the entire time. I'm not saying like it was bad. I mean, that's up to you guys, but people.
Now I'm gonna show y'all one more.
You gonna stand on it, nigga.
Yeah, I'm about to say y'all might not like The Messenger, but that shit do sound crazy. But y'all might
Frank
not
Ocean
like
should not have stepped on that stage at Coachella, and I'm gonna tell you why. First and foremost, before I blame anybody else, I'm blaming Coachella. Y'all had this man slated to headline the show since 2020. Obviously, 2020 it could not happen. 1, because of COVID. 2, his brother passed away that year. I don't know what kind of timeline y'all put on grief, but this man clearly was not ready to perform. Whether it was him hiding behind scaffolding, singing some song, changing the arrangements of classics like White Ferrari and Chanel, and in general, Frank Ocean just really isn't a performer like that. And that's no shade to him at all. Not a Frank. Baby, if you knew you wasn't ready, which I understand if you weren't, you should have asked them to delay your set. You should not have performed this year, and we all know why. And maybe you did try to get them to agree to a different year for you to perform, and they just said no. But regardless, you did have a contract to honor. And so at the least, even if you didn't want to be there, you should have showed up on time. Especially knowing that Coachella has a strict curfew. To me, coming an hour late to a performance is unacceptable, especially when a curfew is in place. Now, I'm not going to be mad at you like some people for not releasing new music, because if y'all have not caught on, Frank Ocean releases music when Frank Ocean fucking feels like releasing music. So if you got disappointed by no new music, that's on you. But sweetie, people paid thousands of dollars to come and see you perform. Your first performance in over 6 years. And you telling me you couldn't hit the stage on time? That's just, come on, dog. That's unacceptable. Come on, dog. Babe.
All right, that's pretty much.
I'm confused.
It sound ass, but I'm gonna let y'all cook.
If you buy tickets to go to a Frank Ocean concert and he pulls that, fair. I get it. You went to fucking Coachella. Coachella has a plethora of artists slated and booked. You showed up at 8 a.m. and you seen a plethora of niggas up until Frank Ocean. Now, if you're a Frank Ocean stan and you were like, oh, I'm only going because Frank is headlining, tough titty, nigga. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not about to sit here and be mad at Frank Ocean for doing what a lot of niggas is what a lot of niggas is doing. A lot of niggas aren't showmen. A lot of niggas aren't performers. Have niggas not seen a Cardi B? I said a Cardi B. A Playboy Cardi set? Like, a Playboy Cardi's out there just fucking screaming in the mic with fire going everywhere.
Ooh,
like, niggas are not performers like that for real. It's rare to find good performers. All music is now when you see niggas performing, niggas gonna play the song, niggas gonna be out there, he gonna have the crowd sing the music. Cool. Like, I'm not about to, you niggas leaving early because y'all showed up at 8 a.m. and y'all stayed there the whole, man, fuck out of here, bro. Stop being pussy, bro. Enjoy the
let's say you go to
damn, I thought I had a
okay, I'm gonna just, you probably have the same answer. Let's say you go to Rolling Loud and the headliner is Travis Scott and he does that exact same shit. You wouldn't be disappointed at the very least?
I would be like, damn, I wish Travis performed better, but I'm not making fucking TikToks. I'm not crying in a fucking 3-minute video because you want to know why? I've seen the other 8, 9, 10 sets before Travis Scott because I paid for Rolling Loud. I didn't pay for an individual act. If you're paying for individual acts, go to an individual act show. If you're paying to go see Frank Ocean, just go to a Frank Ocean show, which, again, the nigga not doing shows, so I get it. You can't see Frank Ocean. That's tough. Nigga ain't released music in damn near 10 years, I feel like. I don't know why we're still going to Frank Ocean shows in the first place. Like, I don't get it. But to be upset that oh man, Frank had a bad performance. I'm leaving now at the end of Coachella because Frank had a bad performance, and I'm disappointed in all of Coachella because Frank's performance was bad. Bro,
Eat a Frank. Eat a Frank.
Facts. Eat a Frank, bro. You didn't care about the nigga before Frank. He was an hour late, and I doubt they just had him. They just had niggas standing there aimlessly doing nothing for an hour. Other people performed. Other people showed out. Other people did. What are you doing?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Nah, man, y'all about to have me sounding either A, soft, or B, contrarian for the sake of contrarian, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it at all, to be honest. That nigga showed up. That nigga showed up an hour late, didn't do shit. I'm not saying niggas perform peak today. Obviously, one of the more iconic outros, and granted, he does it all the fucking time, is when Yachty just walked out that motherfucker skipping and vibes and shit. That shit cool. But like, motherfucker, niggas is telling me that dude headline apparently showed up an hour late, performed like 5-6 songs, and not even 5-6. One of them said 3, unless I'm mistaken, and then dipped the fuck out and didn't even perform like his main songs.
He said 3 of his, but my thing
sound ass. This shit sounds like
ass, bro.
It sound ass. It sound like he didn't care, and it sound like we just apologizing for the nigga. I don't see where objectively that's good, and I don't really care if other artists were there, my nigga. I don't care if other artists were there. I don't care if to be fair to you, Donald, I don't give a fuck you showed up at 8 a.m. But on the same end, I don't give a fuck if other artists were there, bro. That nigga showed up and he just bullshitted for like 30 minutes. What the fuck? What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
I think it's fair to say that Frank Ocean bullshitted. I know apparently his ankle was
about?
he had an injury, but I still think even with that he could have performed better. And I think it's also fair to, as a fan, to be disappointed, especially for Frank Ocean fan. And even if you're not a Frank Ocean, he is a headliner for a reason, bro. Like, you showed up to that event for a reason, and he is part of that experience. And whatever he put out there made that experience worse than it should have been.
I'm gonna put my head on your line.
That's like if Drake. That's like if Drake had a concert with Baby, Gunna. Fuck it. Let's say Gunna was out, right? Gunna. What's another fucking art? Rod Wave. All like cool motherfuckers, but Drake was the headline. And then everybody performing, everybody having a good time. And then Drake comes out, scenes. I got scenes on my mind. Then he just stops singing for the rest of the fucking jump. Then he leaves, and niggas like, well, I mean, shit, you got Rod and Baby. Nah.
Is that a Drake show? Is it a Drake concert, or did you go to Rolling Loud?
It's called I don't know. It's called the Sage Show. I hosted it. It's called the Sage Show. But
how many artists are there?
5 artists. It's called the Sage Show.
I hope you got 4 good performances before Drake, nigga.
How much you paid him to? How much you paid him to? How much you paid him to? Because that mattered too. Because hey, let me tell you something. And I recently found out, and I think we would all agree. My $5,000 performance is going to be different than my $20,000 performance, and
that's true. But ultimately,
look at it like this.
Ultimately, you can't just be a dick. I don't know. We just. I don't know.
It's on the fans. It's like levels of fans and how mad you can be.
Hold
on. No. I'm saying the conversation is about fans and the level of how mad a fan can be. And I'm related to something we all can relate to. Basketball. And I'm related to somebody we all can relate to. Westbrook.
Shouts out to Russ, man. Shouts out to Russ, man. Big Game Russ. You won't acknowledge it. You won't acknowledge Big Game Russ.
Oh, man. I did.
My guy.
He's on fire. I'm fucking Russ.
He's on fire.
Go ahead.
He's on fire.
I'm coming with the Big Game Russ jersey next time, man. Acknowledge him.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, 3-19, but damn.
Yeah, y'all missed that nigga.
Whoa.
Looking real ugly in LA right now.
You had me in the first half.
They won. They just won.
I'm just saying they missed that type of performance, that type of heart out there.
I don't think
we got a lot of heart on our team.
Go ahead, Damo. Go ahead. Y'all don't got a Russ though.
We don't. we don't
actually do.
Who?
Oh, we do have a Russ.
Pussy.
Yeah, we do have a Russ.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the real Russ, stand up, please.
My fault. I won't say my.
Go ahead, Damo. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Forgot my point.
Don't you got a Russ? You still got that Russ bobblehead though, right?
My daughter plays with them shits. I ain't gonna lie. I let her play with those. Those are my daughter's toys. No cap. Nah, what I was gonna say is literally, it's like the Russ. It's the fans that will go out their way to heckle Westbrook and call him Westbrick and go OD and talk about his family. It's fans that are that mad, and you're like, all right, nigga, why are you that mad? Like, relax. Like, you have fans that be justifiably mad that he went 3 for 19. You could be like, okay, well, nigga had a bad game. Oh, nigga sucked today. Cool. But you'll be like, okay, that's OD for this nigga to sit out here, bitch moan, call this nigga's son a fucking whore, because he missed some shit. All I'm saying is the niggas making TikToks crying and complaining about Frank Ocean's set when you went to Coachella, not a Frank Ocean show. If you paid to see specifically Frank Ocean, he might have had 2 or 3 opening acts or whatever. Cool, I get that. You paid for a Frank Ocean show. He pushed this shit, but it's Coachella, gang. You didn't. If you paid for Frank Ocean at Coachella, you're an idiot. Anybody that pays for an individual
that's different though. I think a better parallel. I think a better parallel is going to a Lakers versus Warriors game, right? Clearly, the headline is Steph versus LeBron, and you just see LeBron out there take just 3 shots the whole game, throwing anything, lackadaisical, barely trying on defense. You wouldn't be disappointed, and you wouldn't put that shit on LeBron.
What?
You wouldn't be like LeBron. You wouldn't criticize LeBron?
Isn't this similar to how we Is it similar? I'm just asking. Is it similar to when we talked about buying a Bucks versus Mavericks ticket, and then one of the players resting? Although you bought a Bucks versus Mavericks
to a
ticket,
degree, but it is different. To a degree, it is actually, but it does spiral off into something that's a little more specific. But that's not a bad question. I think this shit is like
I know.
And I'm sorry, I'm gonna finish this out.
To be fair, I'm being consistent. I am the guy to say you pay for NBA tickets. You don't pay for LeBron tickets. I've said that on this platform. If you go
I'll say this isn't shocking. I'll say it's not a shocking take. But I think this is a little bit different from that. I think the best example, considering Coachella, is where you're saying, all right, now it's not wrong, but if it was his concert, it'd be right. It's like NBA All-Star Weekend. You go to the NBA All-Star Weekend, you're expecting a game, right? Now, obviously, you may know they half-assed the game and shit. But if that nigga LeBron come out that motherfucker and quite literally sits down, rolls the ball, subs in, subs out, and says, all right, I showed up at All-Star Weekend, and sits on the sideline for the rest of the night, we not gonna act like we ain't gonna act like we not walking out that arena if we paid for them All-Star tickets to be like, what the fuck was up with LeBron, bro?
I'm not mad at that. And let me give my take, and we can definitely keep pushing. I'm not mad at that because, especially if like LeBron is coming off an injury, we know what's more important down the line. My thing is, one, like Damo said, he's not a performer, which is fine. Just what you get. I think people go into things with high expectations, especially when he said he only played 3 of his hottest songs or his hits. His hottest songs to you is not his hottest songs to everybody. That's subjective. So and if that's the shit that he's feeling, like if he played these deep cuts or whatever, because that's what he's feeling from his shit. It is what it is. I don't know if you expected him to perform for an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's not his concert. That's crazy to me. And how he performs, don't know if you ever seen or been to a Frank Ocean thing. That would be like me complaining because Summer Walker sat on her stool at her concert. Nigga, have you seen a Summer Walker concert? She sits on her stool. Like, I just don't. Those are the things that I just don't think that I understand coming from these people. And at that point, why are you complaining? Why?
I think y'all just narrowed on the people and their mannerisms specifically, but we can leave it there.
That's just me knowing.
I don't give a fuck about the people.
Even have a mic, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. So that's what I'm talking about. Y'all are talking about the motherfuckers with nerd neck and the motherfuckers crying on TikTok, motherfuckers being weird and stany. I don't care about those people. I'm talking about if we're trying to say that Frank Ocean did what he did and we shouldn't give a fuck about it, that's crazy.
I don't talk about them niggas.
Can I ask y'all a question? All right. Say someone I'm not even gonna say new. If you joined the Twitter space and you heard niggas in 2024 complaining about the offensive capabilities of Ben Simmons, what would y'all say?
You just wasn't there.
What would y'all say? In 2024, if you join a Twitter space and niggas is up there, yo, we really gotta talk about this nigga Ben Simmons and his lack of shooting, his lack of floor space. In 2024, if
is
niggas
it affecting
the
team?
It's Ben Simmons. It's Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is playing and like he's playing like ass, and they're having a conversation about why he's ass and how it's affecting the Nets. Yeah, go ahead.
If niggas are going off the rails about Ben Simmons' offensive game, Souls and Sage, y'all knowing who Ben Simmons is, are y'all not going to be like, why are you niggas surprised? It's Ben Simmons. Would that not be our reaction? If you hear niggas using talking points and it's like, okay, y'all obviously don't know Ben Simmons, y'all Why are we making something? If niggas are complaining about Ben Simmons not shooting threes at this point, are y'all not gonna be like, yo, do y'all not watch him play? Do y'all not know his game? Like, what is that complaint?
But even that's
Chat
a
can
little
correct
bit.
me, but I don't even think Frank Ocean is like this horrible ass performer for you to just say, "Oh, Coachella, this is just another Frank Ocean performance, bro."
Frank Ocean is a bad performer. I'm telling you, as somebody who's seen Frank Ocean performances, he's a bad. Frank Ocean
walked up there with no mic and nodded his head.
I have Frank Ocean in my top 10 on Spotify. I religiously listen to Frank Ocean. He's a bad performer. He's been a bad performer.
So as bad enough to the point where that nigga walked out with no mic, nodded his head, and left, and showed up an hour late.
He's a bad performer, bro. He will be considered a bad performer.
I think that's a very low bar.
Okay.
But
Listen, again,
agree to disagree. Chat in the comment section.
I'm just saying,
To the point where him again arriving an hour late, no mic in hand, just lip singing like that bad of a performance. Just like, oh, this is just another Frank Ocean performance, bro.
Y'all adding a ton of caveats. What I'm telling you is the nigga is a bad performer. That is like Russell Westbrook being an inefficient offensive player.
I don't care if he's a bad performer.
No.
Was worse.
Does he shoot 3 for 19 all the time though? It doesn't matter about him shooting 3 for 19 specifically. He's an inefficient offensive player, nigga. So whether he's shooting 3 for 19, 2 for 9, 4 for 18.
And I don't see the correlation.
Okay, so let's go to
truthfully,
that.
I've never seen the correlation between this. Russell having a game, but he wasn't good, so I'm angry. I haven't seen that correlation yet. I mean, I get it's similar, but it doesn't. The outrage wouldn't be the same. The outrage is essentially, okay, Russ didn't play well. Let's talk about why he's a bad player or something. But the correlation, this argument isn't Frank Ocean to perform well. He's a bad performer. The issue is this nigga scanned me. Like the issue here is, I'm about to explain. The issue is essentially like, like my main attraction for going to this concert was Frank Ocean, and that nigga didn't even sing a song. I get it. I get it. I promise you, nobody's ignoring what you said. I just disagree with it. I understand there are rappers that go out there, dance, ad lib, all that other shit. But to say that they have never sung lyrics to their songs is crazy. And obviously, I didn't see the concert. So maybe that motherfucker was on that motherfucker hitting high notes and low notes and shit like that. But if everybody's saying he basically didn't have a mic, nodded his head, showed up late, left early, because that's what I read in the comment, that he left early too. And he was just like, all right, y'all have a good day. That's letting the nigga get away with some shit and then
to just say the fans are just whining and bitching.
That is crazy to me, bro. That is so crazy to me. But it is what it is. We just talking in circles.
I wanted to bring up this clip because I didn't know Cruz sent it to me. This is the Mikey clip.
People say he was better than me at my age. I was considered top 2 player in the state of California. He had offers from USC, Arizona, and all that stuff. Everybody in the country recruited me. But the influences around him is what stopped him from proceeding to the next level. I got into the whole gang aspect and ended up getting locked up and did 10 months. Made some mistakes in my life, you know what I mean? I've been through some tough things, but we all live and learn.
10 months for what? Graffiti?
Came about for shooting.
Ain't no bullshit. I'm like, huh?
Came about
10
for
months.
10 fucking months, nigga.
I mean, it could change the trajectory, especially back then. They probably came down harsh on them. So they were like,
that's true.
Key Weezy for $4.99 says hashtag Heat Nation Heatles. Oh, you up now?
Probably not, right?
You up? How you sleep with no job?
Oh.
I knew that would come. Hey, that's a fact.
He said got a lot of free time to sleep. Nigga, do something.
Nigga thought he was gonna say something. 23 GOAT for 1999 says, if you had to fight Brock Lesnar, Mike Tyson, or John Jones all in their prime for 10 minutes, who would you choose and why?
So I gotta die. I'm mortally afraid of Brock Lesnar because of childhood suplexes in F5, so can't pick him.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Whichever one's shorter, cause John Jones is a tall guy. Yeah, Mike Tyson it is.
That's terrible.
No, Mike Tyson would probably do the most damage, but
yeah,
I'm not regardless.
I'd go Brock. No reason.
First
I'm
of
a
all,
die
Mike
regardless.
Thank you, Dom. Whoa.
Mike Tyson is taller than you or your height, Omar. So he's not.
I think
like,
so. First of all, I think me and Mike Tyson aren't that far apart. Let's relax.
I say he's like your height. Or he's
So I think the thing about Mike Tyson is, and while he might like fracture my orbital, he might fracture my orbital bone, right? He might fracture something in my face. I feel like I'm only gonna be up for about 10 seconds in that fight, and then I'll be knocked out. I feel like with John Jones, might end up with some broken shit for real because he might.
I do think John Jones gonna break
grappling.
I'm not like John Jones at all.
He might get you going crazy. And then the same thing with Brock Lesnar. If he starts pulling out some UFC shit, and starts grappling.
Yeah, my thing with Brock is that motherfucker gonna take my arm and.
I might just take a knockout punch and just call it a day.
Brock, but Brock would do the same thing. Brock can hit you with a knockout punch, and it'll be quicker because it's UFC with the gloves and shit like that. That's one. Two, Brock Lesnar is
I'm dying regardless. So
he's not the most technically sound MMA guy. So he's not like just get you, roll you up, snap every bone in your body. He's not about to do that. Can he do a submission? Yes. But Brock's game is he's gonna try to knock you out. He's doing the same thing as Mike Tyson. He's just allowed to take you down. And he's way more clumsy, way more clunky, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm speaking as me. I don't know about y'all. I'm speaking me personally.
Oh, you're about to tank Brock Lesnar. Here we go.
No, not even that. It's just looking at all the competition. I like my chances against Brock the most out of all them guys. Now those chances are 1% for Brock, 0.5 for John Jones, 0.6 for Mike Tyson. I just feel confident with Brock Lesnar cheating that. Plus, the nigga's gonna be on steroids anyway, so I'm gonna get credit to win. So it is what it is.
Now, chat, and someone just talked about look at me and souls. Damn, I know I was a bitch, but I didn't know. But I know the 6'5" glory gawk. Chat, that
what?
Nigga dies regardless.
Glory gawk?
Nah, bro, you don't get 6'5" glory gawk. You gotta stop. You know, motherfucker. No. Let me talk, motherfucker, because I forgot about this shit the other day. First of all, this. Second of all, yo, do y'all remember that community post y'all had on Damo doing a push-up stream? You know a motherfucker said that Damo could handle 600 consecutive push-ups? Well, I don't know about the other 3, but Damo, he might be able to go to 800. Is it just because he's sick? Are you kidding me, nigga? Get it out. Damn.
Stream, yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy. You like the stream lacking.
Somebody asked me about that shit in the Discord today. Yo, Damo, what happened to push-ups? They there. They're there. The number's still there.
Still low.
Yeah, I'm still home. I told you, them shits is just.
I don't know when I'm gonna cash them in, but
those are for $9.99.
That should get interest though. I don't know if you heard.
What?
Wait. Excuse me?
Who make the rules? Nigga, it's not straight.
Yeah, I mean, that shit got 5% interest.
Oh, they saying audio.
Yeah, my listen right now.
Hold
on.
Oh damn.
It doesn't sound it sounds like it's just cut up a bit. It is lagging. It's not inaudible, but it is lagging. It's staticky as hell.
Should we just end it? Fuck it. It's about to be like this.
Yeah, probably
All right, man.
Shout out to Sherm for being a sponsor, man. If you hear this, I love you.
Peace, man. I'm finna go big on them dice.
Shout out Sherm. Hey, y'all, get easy, man. We ain't gonna push
Who the
this.
fuck is
Thank y'all for
Damo
listening,